Is that as bad as I think you might be on? Oh, we're live. That's you. Shall I call you something else?
Yeah.
Handsome boy.
Yeah.
Did you say Milksham?
Yeah. Well,
I'm from Milton, but I left.
Broughton, Gifford.
Oh, well, that's a bit posher than Milksham.
Yeah, yeah.
Why'd you say Milksham?
Oh well,
If you say Milksham, they think you're going out with a lesser girl.
Wow.
You say Broughton Gifford, they think, oh,
yeah,
she must wear ball gowns.
Well,
she wore a ball gown for you?
She doesn't own a dressing gown, so she just.
I said a gown.
No, I know. Yeah.
You know, yeah.
No, she doesn't wear ball gowns as far as I'm aware, unless she's going to a ball.
Hang on.
But
I think she's shortchanging you, mate.
Yeah.
Where does she think you're from?
Well, she knows that I'm from Dover.
Ah, yeah, you've told that. Dover's got a lot of history and all the rest of it, but the people know that. They just think, get on a boat, go to France.
Yeah.
Whereas stay in Dover and have great fish and chips and stuff.
Yeah.
Have they got great fish and chips?
Dover town is a sad little seaside town, but around
lots of them, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They all are really, but there's lots of amazing landscape and scenery and history.
Look, how long have you been seeing
Claire? Yeah, January.
Okay. Do you know the sort of cake she would like?
I do. Do you have any croissants?
Chocolate croissant?
Pecan.
I've got pecan.
Yeah.
I've got pecan, yeah. She should be in the ball gown. You tell her. When you give her this pecan, you say, my barber says, why are you not wearing?
Yeah.
No, not a deal. He wants to know why you're not wearing the ball gown.
Yeah.
Is it because she's seen someone else? Is she two-timing you? She might not be two-timing you. She might be two-timing him.
Saving the ball gown.
Because Dover, I don't know. In Henry VIII's time, would...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, quick, that's her.
No, that's my
she wants... Oh, it's like an ice cream van. I want an ice cream now. Can that help? Yeah. Was it her?
Oh, she texted me, but that was just my alarm.
You got that as an alarm? The ice cream man coming.
Just what comes with the phone?
Hang on. Is that an iPhone?
No,
it's not.
Samsung something or other. Yeah.
Yeah. You got an iPad, and you do your work on it.
Yeah, I'm a Mac. I do my work on a Mac.
You'll whack on a Mac.
But
Did you say that? Did I say that?
Whack on a Mac.
Is that one of their terminologies? Whack
Yeah.
on a Mac?
Not as far as I'm aware.
I like it. Did you make that up?
Well, I think you just made it up.
What?
I think you just made it up.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Unless I heard it wrong.
No, I did say whack on a Mac, but
yeah.
I thought you said. I thought I was repeating you.
No. That's just... Yeah.
So it's a joint effort.
Yeah.
50-50. What will you be doing in Broughton Gifford?
Sorry,
what will you be doing in Broughton Gifford?
Well, she's in Melksham at the moment, getting her hair done and nails and stuff.
Perhaps she's in Melksham too much, and Melksham girls are more likely to wear dressing gowns and slippers uptown.
Yeah,
and go into supermarkets.
Yeah,
I think Tesco's have asked them.
I've actually seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. How bizarre is it?
Yeah.
Now, all these girls, they tend to be a bit heavy. I didn't say fat, I said heavy.
She's fine, yeah.
And do you know what? I think I don't mind a fat girl.
Mm.
I used to love Hattie Jakes. Do you remember her? I thought, gosh, she was sexy.
Yeah.
She was the original fat person lady on television because everyone else was so skinny because of the war and rationing.
Yeah.
You couldn't get fat.
No.
You couldn't get what's that stuff? Corn syrup that the Americans put in everything.
Yeah.
I don't know why we don't just eat corn syrup, sugar, and salt.
Mm.
Well, you can because you're diabetic.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about your hearing aid.
Oh, yeah.
Is it National Health?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm on the list.
Yeah.
Is that an old-fashioned insert you've got? Because I think you get bungs now. looks like. Did you have your ear?
Depends how deaf you are.
Oh, really? You need that.
Yeah.
Because it gives you tighter fit.
Well, it's mostly because the less you hear, the bigger amplification you need. If you need more bass amplification, then you need a. I haven't got them in at the moment.
No, I saw it.
Yeah,
but I saw it was clear.
It
fit your ear. Did you have a mold made?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. And so because I need more bass, than most people's hearing with age or whatever just sort of sags in the middle, and so you only need a little hearing aid and to boost it up.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I don't know if I should, but you've got very lovely hands. Do that again.
Oh.
Your hands are wonderful.
Oh, thanks very much.
No, mine are shit. That might be because I'm old.
Yeah.
I thought I used to have old hands, but yours, they are gorgeous hands.
Thanks very much.
I know what you've got to have. You've got to want to have one of these unidentified rolls. They are fucking amazing. I don't know what herbs are in there. I thought there was garlic in there. I think no one in a supermarket would be brave enough to put garlic in a roll.
Yeah.
But
I've got to admit, it doesn't look like much, does it? I mean, it doesn't give anything away.
It was in the section where they put all the new cakes. So I thought, it must be sweet. Don't know what it is. I must try one. And I wasn't disappointed that it wasn't sweet. I was overjoyed of its deliciousness, and I don't think I should be giving them away.
Well, no, I mean, I would put as many as you can in the freezer, basically.
You read my mind, but I'm not going to. I'm going to give them away because you've got to think there'll be more next week.
Yes. Yeah.
Although that section, they bring in stuff, and it's to keep you. I didn't think they'd be clever enough in that supermarket on your toes.
Yeah.
And some people go. They did a hot cross bun loaf of bread. It didn't have a cross on it, but it was.
Yeah, but it was like a brioche loaf.
It wasn't brioche. It was just delicious with the fruit.
Yeah.
My daughter has just got the most amazing juicer.
Right.
And what's great about it is you put your stuff in, and you get the juice, and it drops the pulp.
Yeah.
Whereas I think they had a NutriBullet, which will blast everything.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to eat it all, that's okay.
Yeah.
But this, whoosh, it's and we looked a lot online, and we just like this one. I think we chose the right one. Going sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
cow.
And then
she didn't make me anything last night. She made me get a load of celery, which I would say I wouldn't be my first choice of, but let's see. Juice it and put it in soup would be amazing.
Yeah.
I love celery in a soup. Now you said Claire, didn't you?
I did. Yeah.
Has she got a middle name?
Marie.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And hey, I'm not going to ask you for her because we're online.
Yeah.
You can whisper it in my ear. What's her surname? Say again. Really?
Yeah.
Like the boy's name? Or did
No. W-A-Y.
Oh!
Yeah.
I had a teacher, my first teacher at big school, that was her surname.
Ah, well.
Miss, she was.
Was she an art teacher per chance?
No, she was all-round teacher. She was good. And I don't think you'd be going out with her.
No, I wasn't thinking it would be her. I was thinking maybe it would be... Because
she would... Well, if I'm 68, she would be in her 70s.
Yeah, but I'm talking
What's wrong with you? Don't you like older women?
It's not that old.
No, you're right.
But it could have been a mother-in-law of the same name because she hasn't changed her name.
Okay, look, I don't want you to cross your legs because it's bad for your posture.
Right.
It moves your head. Don't ever cross your legs like that ever again. I've not done it for 30 years because my McTimony chiropractor told me it was wrong because it does that to your body. It twists your body. But I love ladies doing it because they look really sexy, so I don't tell them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice, but it's bad for you.
You just tell the blokes to open their legs, do you?
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear what you said. No, I didn't mean that at all. Listen, you said that. I just said, do not.
That's the implication.
What you said, I've never thought that in a million years.
Yeah.
Because you know why? Because I'm Roman Catholic. I couldn't think that.
Well, yeah.
Well, I probably.
Well, that's not necessarily.
Yeah. So she's having her hair done in Elkshire.
Yep.
Listen.
Yep.
You must take Claire to Woolly Grange, the George. Fabulous.
All right.
Everything, the food, the service, it's superb. Used to be an shitty old pub.
Yeah.
But now, it's really good food, and it's hard to find good food. And so if you want to go for a meal, I don't know where would your top place be?
Oh, I don't know.
McDonald's.
I mean, I don't really know. Well, it would preferably be. Oh no! I tell you where we went the other week. It was a nice sunny day, so we went to the Barge. It seemed.
Yeah. For many years, they've had good reputation.
Yeah,
and I think it's a lovely location.
The food's all right, and the location is brilliant. So,
well, the food is better than all right in.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there's not many really great places around here.
I got a feeling there aren't anywhere. I think there's probably, I don't know, there's so much shite in everything.
Yeah. There's an Italian restaurant in Warminster. I don't know what it's called, but that's really nice.
Yeah, that's in the high street, I think. I think these places tend to be better when the nationalities of the place are the people who are running it. Yeah. Although there was a chip shop in Melksham called the Seven Seas, run by Italians, and very good. Italians know how. They don't like rubbish.
Well, yeah, I think the problem is that. Yeah, well, even things like, well, I'll tell you where is good. Zia Pizza in Westbury. If you've never had one, it's proper. It's really nice.
Shut up and let me tell you about. You're not very far from it in
Westbury Lee. I am.
No. I mean, when you go to see your good lady.
Oh, right.
In Atworth.
Yes.
Loudons.
Yes. I've been there. Yeah. On the way, just before on Bath Road. Yeah, there's a place. Yeah. Their
pizzas are better than any Italian pizzas I've come across.
Yeah.
They really have got good chefs in there, and it's basically breakfasts and that. If you want a pizza,
you
see a pizza where?
Zia Pizza in next to Mini Tesco in Lee Park. It's proper pizza. It's not. It's not just shitty dough. Deep pan dough pizza.
Are they Italians?
Are they Italians? Well,
I don't know. But the pizza.
It wouldn't surprise me because the pizza is really nice, and it's proper, and it's not.
I think there's no.
I won't even have bloody Domino's or Caprinos or any of that shit because
it's mass market shit.
Yeah, it doesn't taste of anything. It's just doughy bollocks.
What are they called? Oh, it's like Chinese food, but not Chinese food. Pan Asian.
Oh, Pan Asian. Yeah, there's a new place.
No. What are they called? Wagamamas.
Yes.
No, for a chain, they're brilliant. Every Wagamamas I've been in has been as good as I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't travel.
No.
It's awful, but you eat it where it is as fresh.
Yeah.
For a chain, the type of food it is, they've nailed it. I don't think there's many chains that they tend to be a bit.
Yeah. Well, it's a proper restaurant chain as well. It's not just like.
Can I pretend you've just had a baby?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to. I'm not in the mood. But that's what I was.
Do you want me to open my mouth?
It's what I was going to do with George. I mean, it was fun. It's funny because the day before, someone had just had a baby, and I did all this stuff, and I thought, I'm not take this. I thought it was very good.
Yeah.
But it's subtle. What I do can be very subtle. Very subtle.
I'll bear that in mind.
But I liked it, yeah. Could you quickly have a baby so I could do it? I think it's probably better if I don't pretend someone's got a baby and they have just had a baby. I'm going to have to wait. I'm just going to have to wait. You
have to wait. I don't think it's going to happen for me and Claire, to be honest. But
we've got babies.
Yeah, we've both got kids. So
I love your long fringe. Very, very nice. What are you thinking of everything else? We can take some off.
Oh no! Slick
what do you
back,
want to do?
What do you want to do?
Good.
Slick back and
love it.
Shorter at the side,
yes,
so it's a bit more bold and a bit less accountant.
Good.
And yeah. Unfortunately, I had to get it done. I had to get it done in Melksham actually last time. So
was it a Greek?
No, it was a Chinese lady actually.
Really? Well, that was good to go to. Was it a barber shop? Or
it was a barber shop. Yeah, it was just. I just was in a pinch. I had to get it done.
Well, that's got to be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
How short do you want the back and sides?
Shorter than you usually like to do it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I think so. Yeah. 4.
Okay. And you're slicking it back.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So I'll tell you my issue. My issue is that bit doesn't know what's happening with itself, and that bit tends to not know what's happening with itself.
Well, looking at that bit, it's fine. I don't know what you're thinking about that. That's perfectly fine. There's people with far worse crowns. Yeah. This bit here, well,
gets a bit.
This side of your head, hooks out.
Yeah.
Whereas this side comes down, so that probably looks after itself a bit better.
Yeah.
But these features are what makes hair natural.
Yeah.
And what I do is
I
craft those areas to look their best. I don't cut your hair to look like a Domino's pizza.
No.
Boom, 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 boom. That is the Greeks do that.
Mm.
You notice
we can beat this on the live feed. If you wink every time you're about to say something.
Well, it's kind of okay, let's get this done. Now, what I was going to say is I'm fed up with the skin fade. I think we need to move into what you're having.
Yeah.
More classic men's haircuts, partings, swept back.
It'll move
quiffs,
back. Skin fades for 10 years.
But I go past the Greeks. It's the same bastard haircut every time that they do. I mean, don't they run out of people? It's kids who like it.
Yeah, it's just that generation at the moment, isn't it? But
yeah.
People are just cutting what people want. I
suppose. Listen, if that's what they want, I'm glad they're going somewhere else. I don't want them in here.
No,
I don't want people with that kind of mindset upsetting me.
Yes,
because I'm old. I mean,
you want to sell a craft, not a product.
Well, what I want, yes, and I want to build up a clientele that I love and serve. Yeah. I know it sounds like I treat you like shit, but that's not really.
It serves you well as far as I'm concerned. That's why I would always come back here unless I was in a pinch in Melksham.
Because I treat you like shit.
Well, yeah, tell me how it is.
Yeah.
You,
I'm opinionated. Would you say?
Appreciation for the craft.
Yes, very much, yeah. Whack the Mac. Exactly. That's what I want you to do to your Mac to get the most out of it. So who let you down for these 2 weeks' worth of work?
Well, I don't want to say because...
Okay, no, very good.
On a live stream.
No, but will they come back to you?
I don't think I'll be watching, but...
No.
Yeah.
What was the reason? They didn't need it?
It turned into a different job. So they were doing a live event and I was going to be editing...
Can you edit live? Or is that difficult?
It's a different thing. It's called vision mixing. If you're doing it live,
is it? Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah. Did they misunderstand what your skills were?
What they thought they were going to do was film a load of things from the live event and then have someone edit it quickly and then put it up online. But then it turned into from what I can gather,
Yeah.
no, it needs to be a live broadcast.
So with a vision mix, it could go live straight away then, really.
Yeah.
And then it could be repeated.
Yeah, and a vision mixer will have a van and a big desk.
Really?
And a load of buttons.
Is it kind of like when you see these programs and they got one camera on, you push that
exactly
one, and that's how they do it?
Yeah, exactly.
And those guys have got to be amazingly skilled, aren't they? What they call the guy?
Vision mixers, yeah.
He's the vision mixer.
Yeah.
And he's a big cheese. Or is there someone above him kicking his ass?
There'll be a director who is calling the shots, literally.
Right, telling him where he wants to do it. But the vision mixer finds that person in the crowd, gets a picture of them.
And the vision mixer is queuing things up. If they've got to have something, they call it supers on screens. If they've got their names coming up on screen or graphics coming up on screen, the vision mixer's got to line that all up. And
it sounds very stressful.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's probably less stressful the more you do it. Obviously. But,
now the cameramen are being told, go film someone in a crowd, and they're doing that, and then they grab it or say, will they be in contact with all those people?
Yeah, they'll be on the radio.
They say, stay on that person, stay on that person, move to the left, move to the left. Flipping out.
Yeah, maybe not quite that micromanaged.
Yeah, but they're watching
like, you're the crowd person, you're getting crowd reactions.
Therefore, he will have that skill.
Yeah.
So he'll be doing that. And then the vision mixer will pick up some of that.
Yeah.
Can they delay it? Can they cheat so it's not live? If they, he could sort of grab it and then bring it in.
Yes.
So in a way, you can cheat and lie. You can make someone look as though they said something or got a reaction that they actually didn't, because they film it.
They can do live replays for football matches and stuff, can't they?
So really, anything you see is not necessarily what you see.
Most likely is. Depends really.
Sam, I have a saying. Really.
Because you don't know on a live show whether someone's just about to say something funny. So, unless it's scripted, in which case it's not really the same, you know.
No. I have a thing which I wouldn't go in a lineup, because I think people see what they want to see and hear what they want to hear. They don't necessarily actually see what was there. I think the best thing you've got really is perhaps CCTV cameras that are rolling all the time. As long as they're not cheating, they will pick up something. But trusting a human to tell you what they've seen is, I think, not necessarily it.
Yeah, it is a bit flawed.
Am I going to say it is what it is? Is that a terrible phrase? Do you know what I don't really like? I really, really don't like.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it, but I don't like it. It does what it says on the tin. That's pisses me off. That is so crass, and you get politicians saying it and stuff. Have you read what it says on the tin? Do you know what it says? It says, if you say it's what it says on the tin, you're a wanker. That's what they've printed on those tins now. But I tell you what I do like. I love this one. I want you to give me an appraisal,
right,
of this one. And it is Domino.
Oh yeah, I hate it. Yeah.
You hate that? I love it. I just, because it just comes out of the blue. Boom. You know, it's all serious, and they say it, and it's Domino. You hate it, yeah?
Yeah, it's not for me.
What do you hate about it? The sound of it? You
well,
like Whack the Mac, though?
Well,
Are you saying, Sam, that I'm a lightweight liking that? Am I a baby? Because I might be. Listen. I tell you what I think. Tell me.
Horses for courses. That's what I'm going to say.
What's that got to do with Domino?
Well, if you like what you like, I like what I like, then, you know.
Listen, I got Sky comes in here and he does. You remember that butter advert we had, the bloke playing trombone?
Yeah.
I can't do it, but you can do that, and I want to kill him. Yeah. Because that's years old.
Yeah, it's ancient.
Yeah, but he's And I used to have someone who would do a brilliant Jimmy Savile, but he won't do it anymore.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah? You can't. When can you do it? Never?
Give it another 10 years.
Isn't he brilliant, though?
Jimmy
Steve
Savile?
No, Steve Coogan.
Oh, bloody hell.
Bloody hell. Did he nailed that, didn't he? And I have to say that in the olden days, everyone lived Jimmy Savile. No, I did. You know, Marilyn, yeah, and all that stuff. And it was all sort of show. But I think anyone who were a bit savvy thought, there's something wrong with this guy.
Oh, yeah.
There's something wrong. Even if they didn't know what was going on.
Everyone knew the rumours because I
Did
knew. Yeah. I mean, Louis Theroux did a documentary in the
but that
90s.
I know, but that was well late into his career, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think that. Okay, maybe not in the 70s and stuff where.
I can't believe he had a camper van and doing that stuff. He took it to an
industrial level.
He made it his own, didn't he? Bloody hell! No. He was kind of what the hell? When it good, they buried him and then smashed it up later on.
Yeah.
All that. God, it was. I think it was said in the documentary. What's it? He said he wasn't clever. He was tricky.
Yes. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. He's just one of Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah.
Domino. Stop it. Look, listen. Look. This is.
I can hear it anyway.
Wait. Oh, right then.
I just read your lips.
This is the first time I've done it in public. I've only watched it on television.
Yeah,
I've done it in my own living room.
I'm surprised you'd give an endorsement to such a subpar pizza brand.
What endorsement did I give them?
Well, by saying that you love them, love the.
Oh, do you know?
slogan.
Listen, it's one of those adverts where I don't even think about who it is doing it because I do hate them, but I do like that. And what I would say is they are very, very good adverts. And what's Guinness up to? Doing shit adverts now.
Yeah.
Because I went to Ireland, I went to Dublin, I went to the Guinness factory, and that's all I watched. I watched all the old adverts, voices and all the rest of it. And now they come out with this bullshit. I don't know. Are they not giving it the budget anymore?
Well, there is that.
TV
adverts aren't what they used to be because they don't have the reach that they used to be.
Do you remember the adverts that the Nationwide had years ago? They were kind of like cut up and they would move around funny because they would sort of. I don't think they were animated, but they chopped them up, and they were so clever. They did a whole series of them. It was brilliant. I mean, advertising, the art of great advertising is another art. It's brilliant. And when the adverts are so good and you don't remember the product, then it's a problem.
Well, because I used to work at Saatchi & Saatchi, who were the big advert makers.
Did they do Guinness? I didn't know you did.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
So what were you doing with them?
Editing video.
Yes, yeah. Sort of live action video. Yeah.
No. I was editing, brand films and some TV commercials and stuff like that. So
they would go out and shoot them, and you were doing the editing.
Yeah. I worked for them.
You were.
Yeah, okay. I was a senior editor there.
Right.
But I was there in the transition where they used to have, out of a campaign budget, they used to give 80% to the TV commercial.
Yeah.
But the digital campaigns would get more than 80% of the reach.
What's digital? You mean this stuff?
Well, yeah. I just mean advertising made for and shot for social channels.
Yeah. Is this the problem, really, then? A lot of money goes on social media and internet.
It took a while for the old guard to accept that actually their money's going in the wrong place because you can't track who sees a TV advert.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing with it. But so to do them online on people's phones, and they're much shorter, much quicker. They can't be wonderful long.
Well, basically, if you're a car brand, you can put your advert specifically on a car YouTube channel and then you can say 100,000 people who are interested in cars, who are our demographic, watch this advert.
Yeah. But there are a lot.
We can even tell you where they are, who they are, and.
But there's still a lot of adverts that endorse a series or a program.
Yeah.
That car keeps coming up every time.
Yeah.
Repetition. Why do you think they spend the money on those?
Well, again, that's just TV's way of trying to do the same thing. So, for example,
if it's got a TV presence, does it give it more kudos? If it's not there, as well as everywhere else.
Well, it makes sense, for example, for Lidl to sponsor Bake Off. Because then everyone goes, oh, I'll go to Lidl for my baking stuff then. But in the old days where it was just like, right, you've got 5 minutes of adverts, and then you've got a bank, and you've got insurance, and then you've got
So how much more sophisticated are TV commercials now then?
Not that much more sophisticated, I don't think.
They've not moved on?
Not that much.
Why do they bother?
Well, exactly. They spend more money on the digital now. That's what I'm saying, really. So it costs less to make something that has a far better reach than spending millions on a TV advert where they don't even really know how effective it's been.
Are you saying with digital technology, it's obvious?
Yeah.
They will know who's looked. But will they know if they've stuck around in their pocket?
Well,
looking's enough.
Well, the thing is, I've worked for some companies who they're literally trialing different versions of the same advert to sell the product,
right?
And tweaking the advert on the fly almost to maximize how many people click through to buy.
Okay, fair play. So if it's not a car, it'd be something smaller. They'll click it and they'll pay for it and buy it.
Yeah, for example.
And that's obvious.
Yeah. So I work for
Don't tell me.
A photo printing company.
Yeah, you've been doing work for them for some time, haven't you?
Well, I'm not working for them at the moment, but yeah. And that was it. We were making the adverts.
Take photographs and then have them printed by the company.
Yes, exactly.
And aren't they good? Because you thought, you should take your photographs, your film, but what comes back now is still bloody marvelous.
Yeah,
digital. Yeah. If you want to put it, have it blown up, put it in a frame.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can have that done as well. The point being is that they can see literally if we change the wording on this, 10% more people buy it. Or if we, if we jumble it up in a different way, there's more of a catch. There's, they can isolate what sort of hook phrases people actually click buy on,
Yeah, but someone's got the product, they send it to the company, and they'll be reported on what's going on. They'll be told. Now, Sam, are you using anything to hold your hair?
Yes, either I was using the spider web stuff, but I've been just using sort of clay stuff recently.
Well, clay will give you more grab. It's very, very potent.
Yeah. So I need that because my hair's so fine, isn't it? So
well, your hair is fine, but it's got a beautiful natural shine. But when you use a product that's got shine, it kind of dresses it. It's like polishing your shoes, like polishing your car. If you want to look, some men don't like it. Some think, it's making my hair look greasy, or they just don't like the shine, but or too dressy. You don't want it to be too dressy. I think there seems to be a lot of products that are designed for men who don't want shine, which would be the putties and the clay.
To be fair, what I've got is a sort of a matte clay, but
well, what you can do is you can use that to hold it, which will hold it very well. And if you want a bit of shine, just a little bit of shiny stuff, just sweep over the top. For that. And of course, the other thing is how often you're washing it.
Every other day, probably.
Okay, well, you see, that's you setting it up afresh. When it's clean,
Yeah.
ready to go, and you comb it back.
Yeah.
You could use a hairdryer that will sort of accelerate it. You're not going to use a hairdryer. You comb it back and leave it, and if you don't disturb it, it will set because it's designed to go forward. If you're pushing it back, and that bend, you set it in place, and then you can, wash it 2 ways. You wash it, towel dry it, put some product in, and push it back. Now, because it's still damp, you've got more stretch and control over it. If you let your hair, if it's dry and you put your product in, it will have more body because you're putting it in and using that. So would you towel dry and put it in, or if you got?
It depends if I'm in a rush or not. But
right,
usually towel dry. But if I've got time to hair dry, then I will. But...
Good. Well, your hair would dry in a second. Yeah, really. Good. Yeah. Well, the heat and the blasting it back is part of styling. Good.
Yeah, I usually sort of have two goes at product. To be honest, I'll put a little bit in while it's still towel dry.
Yeah.
And then once it's dry, usually the front bit will flop back down again. So I might just use a bit of hairspray to hold it more stiffly, but just in there. But
I'm liking what I'm hearing. You're doing stuff where most men don't.
No.
This is kind of 70s thing, maybe use hairspray. This is good. And to make it look its best, you've got putting some effort in is a good thing.
Yeah.
And of course, when you push your hair back, you get a different look. It expands. It looks good. Do you like that off your? Will you do that and show your forehead?
Oh yeah.
Good. That's very manly. That's the most
Yeah.
dynamic thing a man can do is show off your natural hairline. Good. Right. Okay. Now.
While I've still got it. Yeah.
Oh, you're okay for a long time. So this side.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry too much.
No.
It looks after itself.
It does.
But this side, it does
Everything
stuff.
tends to go. Whoa.
Yeah. Well, you think this is your bad side, but this side is more dynamic. That side is all right. Looks after itself, but it's boring. But the two together are great. You see, a cheap wig would all look the same. It wouldn't look good. So what we got here is natural, and that's what makes great hair. And bad haircuts don't look natural. They look cookie cutter,
contrived. Yeah.
Well, they just look like they've been machine made.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know if perhaps there will be a fashion where we want to look like machines. Perhaps the people going to the Greeks want to look like machines. I don't know. Right, okay. So that side hugs your head. This side sticks out. And what I can do is I can cheat on nature. When the side sticks out, I can break into it.
Yeah.
Not take it away, break into it so that the naturalness of it is still there. Yeah. But it's looking its best.
I think Lego Man might be a good.
Lego Man is terrible look.
Yeah.
It's cake. It's cake. It's not. Yeah. It's solid. And that's the thing about it is the light doesn't. It's got no depth. Which, more so in the, say, 70s, that would be more of a look. Although, when I look at old 70s, David Bowie and people like that, they've had top hairdressers do their hair. And then if you look at that picture over here, this is Phil Park. And that is so well cut, you see. So top hairdressers put those little tweaks in, whereas
to make
most people
make it look like it's grown out a bit.
Well, no, because they're top of their game.
Yeah.
Whereas we'd all be going to a barber shop and they weren't that good, so it wouldn't look as good as them. And it's like the kipper ties and the clothes. Whereas if they were made by a top designer, they really did work. Run your hands through it, pull the fringe down, see how it feels.
Down.
Yeah, just check it. Yeah, because that's lovely. That to me, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I might just hit it a few more times with a bit more texture in the top.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whack the Mac.
Yeah.
I do like that, but I'm just wondering if I should have a Mac, really.
Well, they're
more...
good value if you use them to capacity. If you don't use them to capacity,
no, I don't.
Then they're expensive.
Designers always used to use them, didn't they? Because
but,
PCs out at the same time, but Macs work better for...
Basically, if you've got a desktop crate computer, you can get more for your money with a PC than you can with a Mac. Yeah. But that's not true for a laptop. You can still do well, but
are they, do you think, keeping their prices high unnecessarily?
Yeah.
But it's part of, hey, if diamonds were 10 quid, you wouldn't want them. It's kind of like if something is too cheap, you devalue it, don't you?
What it is that for me, they are, touch wood, ruthlessly reliable.
Are they?
Oh yeah,
I didn't
absolutely.
know.
I've got Macs that are still completely fine and functional.
So when you say the Mac, do you mean
years ago?
It's their version saying PC, the actual hardware of the Mac. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Because that will go on any screen, really.
And all Macs are sold with proprietary. You don't bolt them together like you do with PCs. So you've got different companies making different things for PCs, and sometimes two different things don't go together, and you get bugs and you get problems, and you don't really know why.
Mac don't do that.
Mac, you can only buy a Mac with the proprietary stuff they put in it. And so if one person's having a problem, then everyone's having a problem, and that problem gets fixed.
Yeah. And they do have the shops. Are the shops worth going to?
No, well, yeah, I suppose if you've got a problem, then yeah, but I never had to in 20 years of Mac ownership.
Right.
I mean, things get slow as the software that I use gets faster. Thanks very much.
I don't know what they are. They're bloody lovely.
Nice.
You know what that is.
I do, yeah.
Is she greedy enough to eat two? Or you?
Well, she's got a son, so...
will he chocolate donut?
I'm sure I'll give the chocolate donut a go, yeah.
Is that enough?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Thank you. It's very generous.
I think it's probably the European Italian in me. I think there's lots of cultures they want to feed you, or give you stuff, and it's kind of, and if they've made it themselves,
it's an Indian thing as well.
Yeah, but if you're English, you don't give a shit. Go down the chip shop.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Have you bought any food?
Why don't the English give away food as a thing?
I don't know. Well, my mum does. To be
your
fair.
Mum does. Good mothers do. Yeah. They cook. They make cakes.
Hey. Speaking of product, are we at that stage?
Yes.
I
got a muffin that would really do you in as a diabetic. With stuff in it and the cream on the top.
Yeah.
You don't want to do yourself in.
I'm all right. That'll be fine.
Have that savoury thing.
Yeah, I'll give the others the sweet stuff, and I'll have the savoury one.
All right, I'm because we talked about pizzas. I'm going to stick a little pizza.
All right.
Because these little pizzas are, for what they are, very good.
Yeah.
You don't think of them being like a pizza when you buy a pizza. You want it to be like an event. You want it to be that good and all the rest of it, and the crunchy bits on the outside. But that pizza is just no nonsense.
Yeah.
Tasty pizza. Stick it in the oven.
But they put rosemary in it, which is more than you can say for bloody Domino's. But they actually try with the taste of it.
I'll tell you what, I'm a terrible Italian. You know why? Do you know what I like on my pizzas? Because I what?
Because you don't live in Italy.
No, I like it. I like just having Italian food. Hawaiian. I like chicken. I'll put pineapple in any pizza. Sweet and sour. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's wrong, but I can't. You know, it should be pepperoni and
Yeah.
other stuff. I like it to be a little bit spicy, hot.
Oh
if I
yeah,
can,
yeah.
and garlic.
Ah yes. Not lazy garlic. That's, you know, getting back to the lazy thing. People who use lazy garlic on their garlic bread.
What is lazy garlic? What is
Oh,
salt?
it's no. Lazy garlic is like crushed in a jar,
Oh, okay.
but it's got a weird taste that isn't fresh garlic, and it's just like garlic in oil has got to be the easiest win you could possibly have. How, you know?
There is an Italian down the road, which I won't mention, that lots of people like. And when I went in there, I thought the sauce tasted like dalmia. I thought, what's going on here? So either they're buying the sauce in, or the reason it tastes like dalmia is because they use dry herbs. And dry herbs, you've got to be very careful. You put them in with the sauce, and it's nasty. Yeah. So I think they probably were using dry herbs.
I mean, there's certain things that you can use as a base with dry herbs, but to get the punch at the end, always fresh basil, always fresh coriander.
Oh yeah.
Basil.
Do you know, you can never put enough basil on.
Oh, and always fresh parsley as well. Everything else can
Would
be
you
dry
put fresh parsley on a pizza?
Oh no, not on a pizza, but I just mean in general. You know.
Right. No, I got an Italian dish that tons of parsley in it. I might tell it to you next time.
Yeah.
It's my mother's version of what I thought was scrambled egg.
Yeah.
It's a peasant dish. Oh, beautiful. What would you be doing at this point? So your hair is clean.
So
what would you put on your hair?
I'd get a little bit of product, and then just sort of.
What kind of product are you talking
about? Matte clay or something.
Okay.
Basically, just to hold the flyaways down.
This is like a hybrid. This is a hybrid. All the new products are hybrids.
Yeah.
A bit of this, they're changing it around. So this is like a
what
they would call a shaper.
Come back then, or is it?
No, they've. I can't get them to come, so I'm gonna have to move on to something else. But you'll be okay. Hi, Giovanni. Yeah, should we say 12 o'clock? I look forward to it, Tony. Cheers. No, it's just sticky, so it's the original stuff used to be called shaper because Fudge made it, right? So I'd say it's a bit of that, and it's mixed with clay. So try that. So you get a lot of power from that. Take a bit of that. All right. No. Okay. Good. So did I tell you to do that? Put it on your fingers, or you do that anyway?
Oh no, sorry. I thought.
Oh, I can see your beautiful hands again.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Well, I was just a thin layer is what I'd usually do.
Yeah.
So do you want me to just do it?
Good.
So what I do is just try and get the flyaways a little bit, and then if it flops down at the front, which it's not going to do now because it's short enough to stay.
Yes.
But then if it was going to flop down, then I just go just to keep it there.
Have you tried sea salt?
Yes.
What do you think of sea salt?
Fine. It doesn't really hold as well as I would like. I think
I think it's supposed to give you a curl. Oh, there you go.
That's a pan in the arse, isn't it? Thanks very much.
Right. Okay. Now you don't mind the parting coming out. I love it.
Yeah,
I mean, if you wanted to get rid of it, you can.
I wouldn't.
That's your natural parting coming through. So, okay, let's
job done.
Yes, I'm just trying to think what I could do. All right, let me just put a little bit. Do you mind a bit of extra shine to it?
Yeah. Right, can I just wash my hands quickly?
Of course. Yeah. See, this is one of the things about good modern products. No, wrong one. Is they're water soluble. So you don't want grease left in your hair because it's hard to starve. Yeah, modern products are amazing. So lots of shine. You can see that's going to be shiny.
Yeah.
Okay. And of course, years ago, for many, many, many eras, men dressed their hair. They would make it shiny. They would make it greasy. without
FOP or whatever. Yeah.
So it's kind of just when you use your fingers, you get deep lines, and they're kind of natural. If you comb it, it will be mechanical.
Yeah.
So your natural cowlicks coming out here want the formation, and if we kind of contrive a little bit there. Oh, I think you look $1 million.
Thanks very much.
Now, yeah, okay. Let me show you what I've just done now. Can you see these bits standing out and you can see through them?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. You see, in your natural inclination is to pat it down, but that gives it the extra bit of style.
Yeah.
Did you see how I did it? I just
a bit of rough,
and a little bit came out. Oh yeah. See that little bit?
Very nice.
I'm extremely happy with this hairstyle.
Yeah, thank you.
And I needed you. And what I did was I started off with a bigger comb than a 4.
Yeah.
Things if you're going with a 4, yeah. So then I joined to that 4, that longer comb, a 4, and the bit around the outside I did a 2 to give you graduation. And as well as graduation, you get skin tone showing through.
Yes,
which is part of the look.
Well, I might take a photo actually, so for a reference for next time, because I'm particularly.
Do you know? I'm going to take a photo because I brought a camera in now instead of putting it on my phone. I've got, I would have forgotten to have done it. I did this thing for this guy. He was on a fancy dress. I sprayed his black hairspray, and I thought, I should have taken a picture of that. I like this camera. Let's have a look. I think you want to. Not sure. She's a better photographer. So, is that good enough?
Hello.
Now we'll show it.
Yeah.
Morning.
How are you?
Good.
Good. I timed it perfectly, I think.
Yeah.
No, I'm going uptown.
Oh,
I've got to do some shopping. Yeah. What the heck? What do you think this is, a barber shop?
No, room rabbit.
It's amazing how heavy
I
bread and
tell you,
cake can be.
it looks more like a bakery and
Sit there
shut up, I know.
and behave yourself. Let's have a look at my phone. And you getting your phone ready? We do. So are you going out today, Sam? You don't know.
Just mooching about, really.
Mooching about. Why not mooch about? In a ball gown. Perhaps she's not wearing a ball gown because you don't come in a tuxedo.
Well,
If she was smart, she would say that. Well, where's your tuxedo?
yeah. Well,
Yeah. You hit that screen.
sorry,
Hit the screen. Oh, I'm gonna give you're gonna use.
a card. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to hear your alarm again. It sounds like the ice cream man's coming. Where did you get that from?
It's just what it's on the phone.
Oh, it's on the phone. Yeah, mine.
Didn't go out of my way for it.
Yeah, I used to have Doctor Who. Crikey.
Remember back in the day when everyone used to have their own ringtones and stuff, and now I just don't like
Various things.
Whatever comes on the phone is what's on the phone.
No. Right, grab those. Put that
Thank
there.
you very much.
Lovely to see you, Sam.
Cheers.
Always a pleasure. Have a great day.
Absolutely. Take care.
Bye then, take care.
Cheers.
Yeah. Why aren't you working today then?
My day off. I do have them, you know. Not
How's-
often enough, but
How's the place doing? They getting enough?
it's very quiet at the moment, very quiet.
Oh, well, that might be the world over.
That's
Yeah.
hospitality overall.
Do you think?
Yeah, at the moment.
Do you think people are going out for meals or? My wife's
Not
got
so much as they used to.
yeah. My wife's got
There you go.
a theory, and she reckons that when we go out for breakfast, a lot of these places are overrun. They're so busy and they're expanding.
Yeah.
And she thinks maybe it's cheaper to go out and have breakfast than go out for a meal. Must be, mustn't it?
Probably, yeah.
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 And I'm just wondering if they're, so they're getting out.
Well, where I work over at Bishop's Road, that's
Yeah.
either rich people sort of treat, like a anniversary or something.
Yeah.
And of course, a lot of people these days use these Deliveroos in Just Eat type things.
Yeah. Well, a lot of yeah, but a lot of local restaurants they deliver anyway.
That's right. Yes.
Don't they?
Yeah. I think they got to these days.
I think haven't they always? Do you think?
A lot of them have the sort of the takeaway, but you come and pick it up. But now they actually do the home deliveries as well, don't they?
Oh yeah.
But then, so I say, a lot of them are actually signed up to the likes of Deliveroo and.
Oh shit! Yeah. You got to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what cut they take.
I think deliveries. Delivery usually charge about three or 4 quid to
How much?
3 or 4 quid a time to deliver.
Oh, right.
So the delivery person's got to have his cut. And Deliveroo got to have their cut, haven't they? So
Yeah. Well, nothing's free, is it?
no, not in this world.
Well, thick hair might be.
Probably that
From your
even
dad.
that probably costs these days as well.
Not your dad was doing it. Did your dad ever beat you?
Not beat, no, that would be the wrong word. Very, very seldomly. I mean, very seldom. Probably I count on the fingers when I've had a smack ass sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I say he didn't do me any harm,
No.
but they still complain about it today, don't they? So
Well, that kind of thing wouldn't. But if you were beaten up,
yeah, and when they get the belt out and that sort of thing,
Yeah.
yeah, that's wrong.
I mean, that's about something wrong with a person, isn't there?
Yeah,
Take a belt out to a child. Bloody hell.
but over the knee and a slapped ass, that's.
Did you want number 2?
No, I'll stick with the number 3 at the moment.
Okay, good.
The weather's still too bloody cold.
Well, it is. What's going on? Is it always this cold this time of year?
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, it's changing.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Well, it's. We haven't had a cold winter for years and years.
But it hasn't been sort of cold as in lots of snow and that sort of cold, has it? It's been sort of a mild winter that stayed sort of hung around a bit.
Yeah, exactly. You go out and think, oh, let's send out. Think, yeah, where's that fresh wind coming from?
Yeah.
Where is it coming from? I don't know.
Yeah.
North Pole? Yeah.
Probably right.
I think so.
It's been so wet as well. That's the problem.
Yeah. I just wonder what you think my young beans. Well, my broad beans have come up pretty good. They're quite tall now. Yeah.
Let's see what the farmers have got to put up with.
Yeah.
There's all that arable land that's just been flooded. There's so much rain, it's just they got nowhere to go now, has it? It's just.
Oh yeah, I was. It's funny. In Bratton, there's sort of close to Bratton. There's over a dig.
Right.
You get this big puddle.
Uh-huh.
And you try it.
Yeah.
And when we had that heavy rain, it was pouring off the hills by the cemetery, and it was brown. Pouring.
Right.
It was pouring. It was running onto the road. And what was funny was where that puddle was normally quite big. It wasn't very big at all. So it would have been diverted. And,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was thinking, I expected that to be 2 foot deep. But yeah, it's heavy for that one.
But yeah, I'm just hoping summer arrives.
Yeah, you do doubt it, don't you? we're going to manage to get a stay at the seaside.
Yeah.
Where are you going for it? You're having a holiday?
Yeah, we're going to Turkey this year.
Oh, right. Okay. You've done Turkey before?
I've been there twice before. Yeah. So each time sort of a different place in Turkey.
Is it all in?
Yeah.
You get a nice hotel.
Yeah. But I still like to get out as well and actually see the country you're visiting.
How do you do that in a place like Turkey? Do you hire a car or?
No, you just go on the
excursions.
The excursion tours. Yeah, we do a lot of those.
Yeah. Are they reasonable?
Do you know it's such a long time since we?
Who organised them? Is it the hotel or?
It's the
tour operator.
Tour operator does. Yeah, but it's a long time since we've actually been in it. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. In fact, it's 2012 the last time we went.
When you go on an excursion, what would you go and see? What they ruins or?
Yeah, you know, it's
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they got a history.
And so anything local cultures and that sort of thing.
Markets.
Yeah. I can't see the point of going to a country and not actually
eating their food.
Yeah. Oh, that's me through and through.
Yeah. Do you eat a lot of Turkish diet? Then?
Love the stuff.
So it's amazing, isn't it?
Every Christmas I get the box with the rose and lemon flavoured Turkish delight.
Love it. Yeah, that's classic.
Yeah. Well, that's my favourite, the rose one. So.
Me too. I can just about put that with Put rose. Yeah.
Put it. It doesn't go to waste.
No, it's traditional, isn't it? I think that must be the favourite for Turkish food.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, I don't know, it's not messed about, is it? I think that's sugar and I don't know, rose water, bloody not nice. The Americans haven't got hold of it yet.
No, thank God.
They might leave it alone, perhaps.
Or they'd ruin it. Find some way of ruining it.
Probably not a big enough market in it for them to take it on. Thank God. Just old people like us. Does your wife like it?
No, she doesn't.
She don't like it. Too sweet. Yeah. Bloody hell, it's sweet.
Oh, she can't say it's too sweet because she loves fudge.
Oh, fudge. No,
mind you, who doesn't? But
yeah.
Practically pure sugar.
Sea salt and fudge. Oh my God. Divine.
Yeah.
Have you come across tablet? Do you know what that is?
No.
Well, this is what these Scottish make. They call it tablet, and it's like fudge, but it's harder. It's hard.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
It is. Oh no, it's divine. If you ever come across tablet, good tablet.
Yes, lovely. Sounds good. But
don't go to Turkey. Go to Scotland. Bring back a sack full of tablet.
The fudge I don't like is the stuff you get from the seaside in the boxes with a postcard. So
it's made in a factory.
Yeah,
it's not really.
No,
it's not crafted very well.
I'll still eat it if it's given to me, mind you, but
it's a bit plastic. Isn't
it? The ones I tend to like more are the crumbly ones.
Yeah. Well, there's that fudge company, isn't there? There was one in Bath. You come across it?
There's a few.
Rollies.
That's it. Yeah.
Fudge is nice.
Yeah, there's a. I think they've got one in Salisbury as well.
Right. They've broken out of the seaside now.
Yeah.
I think if you were quite handy, you could make your own fudge.
I keep trying to, and it never comes out like fudge.
Is it hard like tablet? Because that's not.
Actually, a couple I've done have been quite. I might have inadvertently discovered tablet there.
Did you throw it away?
No, I still eat it.
Yeah. Well, if you try tablet,
only time I throw anything out is if I've burnt it.
Oh yeah. Alexa, how do you make tablet?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, tablets are made by pressing the powder into a tablet shape within a mold. These are almost
all right. That was my fault.
By machines.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, how do you make the sweet Scottish tablet.
I couldn't find a recipe for that, but I found a few that are similar.
It's quite funny because we use Alexa at home, and my wife asks a question, and it's the answer she gets just irrelevant to the question she was trying to ask.
Yeah.
Every time I ask the same question, and it comes back with an answer.
You get the answer.
Yeah.
Doesn't it like you then?
I mean, my wife, she just the way she hesitates too much.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, me too.
I was as quick as it could be.
Oh, did you bring me a present?
No, I haven't got any.
Oh, you haven't got any?
No, I
Why
have
didn't you
orders
tell
on.
me? Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
I checked the
It's
stock,
your
didn't I?
present. You got a dog?
No, I haven't.
Oh, fuck off then.
I don't want one either. I don't want one either.
I wouldn't fucking trust you with a dog, would I? I wouldn't fucking trust you with a gonk. Do you remember them?
Was
A
it a
gonk?
new bakery?
Yeah.
A new bakery opened. No, nice to see you. Yeah, no, I did. I got him, but I haven't got any calls. Nothing at all like that. I got mixed packs, and they're no good to you.
No, they're not.
You like the rough stuff, don't you?
I do, yeah. He's an abrasive man. You're right, Andy. How's your daughter getting on?
She's all right. She was round yesterday.
Was she? Yeah.
Painting the bloody house. They've gone mad, I think.
How have they gone mad?
Spending money.
Oh, spending your money?
No, not my money.
Well, where are they getting it from?
Granny.
Where?
Her granny. Dad who
Granny?
died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How much do you get left?
Oh, a few £1,000.
Yeah.
Well, she ain't touched that. She saved up the deposit out of her wages.
Bloody hell.
They pay well at Neil's Yard, you know.
But do they?
Yeah.
Good.
She'd been doing overtime. It's 16. I think it's nearly £17 an hour
What?
on overtime. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, okay.
The thing is with them though is the food. They all get, whoever you are, you get soup and a roll.
Because she put it in a flask and bring it home to you.
Yeah, that's right. Soup and a
Yeah,
roll,
yeah.
free
Free. Yeah.
for lunch,
Yeah.
and then in a breakfast, 40 pence. That's all they pay for a sausage or a vegetarian or a bacon bap.
So she doesn't have to eat at home, cook.
She don't cook. Oh, she probably does. Well, she said they're changing them from now it's summer coming. They're changing it to pasta for lunch.
Oh, bloody hell.
That's what we want, a job like that.
Do you know who Neil's Yard are? You heard of them? Probably sell it at your place.
No.
It's a cosmetics company.
Right.
Or essential oils.
Well, they over at the hotel they use Voya is the one they use. I think they changed to another one now, but I'll have to find out which one it is.
Yeah, these are Gillingham. They make it. They grow all the herbs and everything, don't they? It's quite a big concern. But it's very expensive.
Who's that?
Neil's Yard. It's expensive.
No, Neil Jarvis. Yeah.
But a lot of it goes to Japan.
Really?
They're doing orders for Japan for Christmas now. Big orders. And Chinese. You go and Waitrose and pick up a bottle of Neil's Yard, which is in there. Read and look at the label on the back. The English. It's in English, and then underneath straight away it's Japanese or Chinese. Because they label them up, obviously, I suppose that's their main export business. They've got the money, haven't they?
Have they?
The Jackson, the Barber.
I don't know.
They like Mini Coopers as well. They like Minis.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah. They like the English things,
They
don't
like
they?
English things, yeah.
They might buy you. If you wore a Union Jack t-shirt,
Yeah.
underpants, you would do very well.
Yeah, I'll do right, wouldn't I?
Yeah. They make you into a butler or something.
Well, in Holland, they like in Holland they love. Can't remember the name of the town now. Anyway, they actually have a British day. Whether it's British, including the cars, and people go over and take their cars and everything. English cream tea in the afternoon and roast beef for lunch and
Can you bring dogs to the new?
No.
No. Can't. Have you heard of the new complex?
No, can't say.
Yeah.
I haven't forgot us going, don't worry.
Really? Will it cost me much?
I might treat you.
What? Bloody hell. Can I have that in writing?
Might cost you a free haircut.
Of course, yeah.
I thought you'd been busy today. Walkins.
Well, I would say it's been a very busy week, really. You haven't had a busy week, have you?
No, I've been very busy, but the hotel hasn't been.
Oh, you're Bishop Row, are you the hotel?
Yeah.
You still got those big chandeliers as you come in?
Yeah.
Oh, there's new chandeliers in the the main stairway.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, they put less than a year ago. Huge.
Oh, are they? So I know somebody refurbished the very old ones.
Uh-huh.
Polished them, took them apart, polished them. And
Did he take them down? Oh my god! So they're antique.
It's a 5-star, isn't it? Is it 5-star? It's high rated, isn't
I'm
it?
not sure what star it is.
It's got to be cheaper than the Newt. The Newt's between 1,800 and 2,200 a night.
It's not. I think our most expensive room's just under 800 quid a night.
Oh, it's getting there, isn't it?
They're doing major refurbishments over there.
Are they?
Yeah.
Who owns that? Is that a private hotel?
Yeah, it's a guy called Ian Taylor from over Bath. He owns the Bird in Bath and Homewood Park.
Oh,
in
no,
Freshford.
yeah.
He owns that as well.
That's a fancy one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
It's half posh. I don't know.
No, that's I like the looks of that.
Yeah.
I'll have to eat that before my wife gets home.
I should eat it on the way.
Oh,
I'm
dragging
remember.
your footstool away.
Actually,
There we go.
I think it's got orange flavouring in it.
Oh, orange and chocolate,
yeah,
match
yeah.
made in
Oh,
heaven.
I like those, yeah.
You want one there?
Well,
Okay,
I'll
coffee?
afterwards. No, I'm all right, thanks.
You don't want coffee?
No, I'm all right. Thanks.
Really?
Yeah, I'll just have about 4 cups.
Well, I could
You
walk
can
it
have
down
one
for you.
you.
I fucking well will. Don't worry. Yeah,
I'll let you make mine.
yeah, well, that's really fine.
Yeah, okay, then I will have one. This is one of your special coffees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't want a cheap coffee. You made
No, it's always a nice coffee, isn't it?
Wow.
Well, you can have somewhere else.
Like nice.
Somewhere else. Do they get busy though? Like, people staying there? I suppose the army use it, do they? Some of the colonels and that probably use it.
I bet they haven't got the money. You got some cash or card?
I'm old fashioned, it's cash.
Good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Is it still the same?
Yeah, thank
There
you
we
very
go.
much. Yeah, you've got your
Thank
cake.
you very
Where's
much.
it? Where's your coat? Give me forward. Right, okay.
There it is.
Cash.
There we go.
Andy,
Cash. On cash as well.
what in advance?
Yeah.
Or
On cash as well. You can
cash
do
on
all
delivery?
sorts. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've done no haircuts today.
Wow.
No.
Hey?
You didn't do any haircuts, did you? Cash, it don't appear, does it? It disappears nowadays.
What are you trying to say? You're trying to call me out with what I'm being bastard. Is that what
Good
you're
luck to
saying?
you.
Right, thanks very much.
See you.
See you
Good
again
luck to
before
you.
too long.
Good.
Take care then.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah, I like cash. I like the cash.
Oh, you and cash too.
Oh, I take quite a bit of cash, don't I? When I'm doing it. I've got a show next week, so. I've got a show next week. I've got. God, I have to save that for later. So that's cinema.
You want it to go?
Yes, please. It's lovely, isn't it?
God, you can't. Where is it?
So how have you got all this?
Oh, supermarkets now have a kind of directive not to throw stuff in the skip.
Yeah, that's
Years
good.
ago,
That's
we're going
good.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
So-
Very good.
I'm amongst some people that
Yeah.
pick up.
Oh, right, yeah.
I got to wait
yeah.
till 9 o'clock. No, 9:30. Then what they don't sell.
You pick up.
I think some of the other stuff that might be perishable,
Yeah.
someone else might get it. I don't know, but they're not worried about. Cake
No, I
and
don't
bread.
believe in throwing it away.
No.
What?
What have you been doing then, Andy?
Nothing really.
Nothing.
Well, no, I did. Oh no, I haven't done any shows. I've got a busy May coming up, so I've been sort of getting ready for that.
Oh, May.
May, I got next weekend. I've got one on the Sunday, one on the Monday.
Car shows, are they?
One's car, one's motorbikes. It's Sammy Miller's Motorbike Museum. And then the following week, I've got Kempton Park bikes and Andover bikes. Then the following week, I've got Bewley Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
And then it's the end of the month. So I've got a whole month of things.
So, Andy, why are you here on Saturday?
Trying to work out what happened this week.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm trying to work out what I was doing this week.
Oh.
Oh, I had deliveries coming in, so I couldn't go out.
Oh,
I got to wait for them to come in because got all these stupid couriers now. They want a signature, or if nobody's there, and so I'm trying to get everything in because they're all crap suppliers, you know.
Are they?
Yeah.
Who do you use?
Oh, well, my suppliers, quite a few different suppliers, but the delivery people use DPD, FedEx, all the usual ones. Some leave it, some won't leave it.
Stuff get lost.
No, not too bad like that. Well, I did the other week. I got one lost, and they sent it to. They sent it straight to one of my customers in Trowbridge.
Right.
It wasn't for him. It was for me. And they assumed that for some reason somebody keyed it in. Because what I do with him at Whitehall's Furniture, I get him. When he gives me an order, I get them to send it directly to him, so I don't touch it. But for some reason, they put this other order through for delivery to him, but it wasn't for him. So they had to pick it up and redirect it back to me, which is a pain in the ass. Quite a bit of stuff, isn't there?
It varies. There wasn't very much last week.
What have we got here? Oh, they're nice, aren't they? Yeah. Use that rather than
Yeah.
save the buns.
So you're not retiring then?
Sort of.
Cool.
But
how much is your state pension?
I get a good one.
Why?
I don't quite understand why.
Mm-hmm.
I get £1,168
A month. Fuck.
every 4 weeks.
So that's 13 grand again.
And now they put it up.
Why is yours the best? I'm sure I've paid every fucking thing that.
I don't get it. I don't understand it. When it comes, you know, you get a letter today, tell you what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And I think, okay, no, that's good.
Plus, I'd be happy if they gave me that.
And then they give you £600 for your heating allowance
Right.
in the winter. I get that every 4 weeks. But my problem is the tax man.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's not a problem, but what it is, when
You'll be cutting and not cooking.
what
Don't start.
Right, listen.
What?
I'll give you a cake.
No, I'm going back. You think I really need them?
Well, of course.
Oh,
Is it okay if I go live?
live?
Yeah.
No.
You don't like it?
No.
You scared?
Yeah.
Why are you scared of?
People recognising me.
Crime Watch.
Yeah. Crime Stoppers, mate.
Fucking get in the mask. You got Batman?
Yeah, go on then.
Fuck. I'm making my outside because you don't mind going live, do you?
It's live. I'm going to be live.
Why not?
What's me? Won't recognise me. won't they?
What the fuck are the rest of them? Just keep your mouth shut.
Yeah. Yeah, so tax wise, it takes £300 off me every month
Oh yeah, because you fucking.
because I get money from other. Yeah,
Well, that's because you're so well off. You're paying tax. You imagine someone who just had the state pension that was less than yours.
and another pension.
How can you live off that?
No, I don't know if people do.
Well, they can't, can they?
No.
Fucking.
I still don't understand why I have to take money off me for money I've saved up and worked my whole life. 45 years of national insurance.
It's not about that. It's about how much money you've got. Imagine a fucking millionaire stopping work and he's getting all that interest.
Yeah.
And he says, oh, well, I've earned all that money, all those millions and billions, and you're taking tax off of me because I'm getting fucking interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's the
people
same
like,
thing.
yeah, okay. Well, they still get a heating allowance, won't they? They still get a pension, don't they?
I want to know if we're getting a heating allowance. Have you both got to be retired?
No, it's you.
Me?
You're the person. No, it's your pension, your heating allowance.
My wife's got a pension. She's
probably got it and told you.
Yeah, that's probably about right. Yeah.
You got grounds of a divorce now.
That's
You
why
go
you're still
home.
working, mate.
Yeah,
She's stupid.
so it's daft.
Divorce. Yeah.
Grounds for divorce. Yeah. She might be happy about that. You don't know till you're running past her. It's like a cake shop in here, isn't
I
it?
know. What's all that about?
You meant to come in for a haircut, but don't worry about that.
Sorry, mate. Ooh.
Look, it only happens on a Saturday, not every other day. I'm doing my bit to save the world, like you are with all the wood you do.
Oh, yeah. I think they call it bullshit now, isn't it?
That's it.
Power stations and eco warriors. And
You mean battery cars?
yeah.
Yeah, battery car. Yeah. Have you got one?
I wouldn't have one if they give me. Honestly.
My friend got one. We went fishing. You know, I think he nearly run me over.
I couldn't
Can't hear it. I couldn't hear it. He was coming backwards. I said, you need to look. I said, because people, you can't hear them, can you?
No. These are dangerous. There's more firing on the side of the road now.
Yeah.
You serious?
Yeah.
There is.
I see it every day, mate.
Get lost. The battery car's on fire.
Yeah.
Look at that one. Was it battery one went up at Stansted? I think it was.
Yeah.
I just thought it might be one a year.
One a week.
Why doesn't it get on the news?
Well, what's going to happen to when they get second-hand cars? You know, like now you could buy a second-hand car for a couple of grand or something. Are these going to have a market for them? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know how long the batteries last.
Well,
7 years, I think it is.
Is it? So the car's fucked then, isn't it? Unless you get some new ones. And
Yeah, and that's going to be another 20, 30 grand, I expect,
yeah,
if not more.
yeah.
It's horrendous. What they do with the dead ones, they can't put them anywhere.
My friend's one. He's got that on a. He pays so much a month. Like
that's the way to do it.
Leases it.
And give the fucking thing back.
Yeah.
You're forever paying it, though, aren't you?
We're going on a little petrol car or diesel. Then.
What you need is an Indian motorcycle.
Oh,
How
yeah.
good they are.
Yeah.
Seen the film?
Yeah, I have.
Fucking good, isn't it?
Brilliant film.
Well, yeah, little motorbike. That's what we want. Little Riley Wisp. Little moped car.
Well, look, if everyone was driving Igos, you wouldn't fucking need electric cars, would you?
Yeah.
Or and then they put a bit more technology in them, they get better and better, won't they?
Exactly.
It's a scam to make money.
It is.
Well, the tax. Don't you have to pay road tax now on an electric car?
Yeah,
No.
of course they're going to put it out. They won't give you that for.
They got.
Free
Well,
forever.
they should pay, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
They're going to the. Some, that is
All this bullshit to start off with. It's like, oh, you got a green bin, it's 20 quid. I thought, yeah, it'd be fucking 25 quid, then 30 quid next year.
Yeah.
But fuck it, take it away.
Yeah.
The rich
Yeah.
are robbing us and keeping us poor.
Mm.
And when they got robots instead of us, you can fuck off.
Did you see that the other day?
Yeah,
that
no.
bloke, his car crashed, fatal crash. He survived.
Oh, it was an automatic car, was it?
Yeah, yeah. It was still,
Was it Tesla?
yeah, without a driver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know.
What did it crash into?
Well, you know, you
Driverless
just sit in
cars.
there.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody's near fatal crash. He was in court, and he wasn't driving. He wasn't driving. It was the. This is one you sit there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like that, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
You know,
I could never trust it.
no. Well, this crashed.
Well, when they get so good, they don't crash. You'll get in there. You won't care. So you're already on driverless tube trains,
Well, they drive or something.
but some.
So,
Oh yeah, well,
yeah.
yeah,
Are they?
yeah.
What is
Hey,
it?
check it out. Fucking hell. Stop at the next station. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know if they've got sensors if someone jumps in front of it or.
Yeah.
No, poor people have got a limited fucking span in this world now.
Mm.
And hopefully the world will fuck up and everyone will die. We won't have to worry about it. Yeah, you big cunt with all your billions. Because you ain't going to live more than 100, are you?
No.
No.
You can't stop that, can you?
No.
Oh,
Who's that one who paid all that money to the tax man?
well, from caves, we've turned into
Yeah.
a bag of shite. haven't we?
Yeah.
We don't care about anyone.
What's his name? Bernie Eccleston.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a young wife. It's nothing to do with money. It's just,
You don't have to. If you're mega rich, it
Yeah.
makes you fabulously attractive.
yeah, but that's
You
what it is, isn't it?
You can't knock it.
No.
We can understand it, can't we?
Yeah.
Fuck, you're a beautiful. Who is it? Mick Jagger's old wife
Yeah.
married fucking what's his name? What's her name?
Oh,
Jerry Hall.
Jerry Hall.
oh yeah.
Is she married? Oh. Rupert Murdoch. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Right.
Do you think she did it so she could be richer than Mick Jagger?
He's good at them.
He probably fucking had her sewn up and
Yeah.
get fuck off. You know. Tony, it's lovely to see you.
Andy,
And you.
that's it.
See what you're at on the board? You're down as Waggy.
Oh, that's all right.
You like that? Waggy?
Waggers. No, Waggers.
Waggers? No, Waggy.
Oh, Waggers is used to be the name. That's my nickname.
Were you liked at school?
When I went there, yeah.
Were you ginger?
Black.
Black?
Oh, black. I was grey.
This is terrible surrounding you in cakes. This is
Yeah.
like
It's
torture.
quite tempting, actually.
Let's have a look at your hair. Yeah, you could do the haircut.
Yeah, definitely.
Or some brill cream. Which would you prefer?
Just a cut.
Right. How's your sister? She alright?
Yeah, my sister's fine, yeah.
Does she wish you'd fuck off?
I think sometimes, but I'm not there a week, so it doesn't matter, does it?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you give her £10?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. What does she want? Bitch. Do you like your wife?
Who?
Your wife, you.
I suppose.
Do you like her?
Yeah,
Where did you meet?
I don't know. I can't remember
I
that.
can't remember that. God, you're a bit fucking laid back, aren't you,
Eh?
Andy?
Yeah.
God. Does she think you're wonderful?
No.
No, what wife would?
What was which one?
She has to be stupid, wouldn't she? Think her husband was wonderful. Fucking hell. Steve?
Yeah.
You wish you were still married?
No.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay.
Very positive.
My bloody boot's wet in the car, one side.
What's leaking?
Yeah, I don't know where it's coming from, obviously.
Get some sealant.
Yeah, but you got to know where it's coming from. The thing. I said drill a hole in it. Drill it out.
Get somebody.
Well, I'm taking all the content.
Get somebody to get in the back and then go down the jet wash,
You're right.
and then you'll see where it's coming.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you need a
see?
dwarf would be best because they could stand up,
Yeah.
move around nicely. I wish you hadn't told me that, because I'm going to have to kidnap a dwarf.
Oh, so many in Westbury.
They're not in abundance.
No.
No, they're not. No, I'm sure I saw one once. I drove past. I should have stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have stopped. I'll give you a lift. Andy, I'm not sure. You might not be able to call them dwarfs anymore.
Oh, okay. Small people. Leprechauns, okay.
Well, that's different again.
Yeah.
Alexa, tell me about the film Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is a 1937 adventure film starring
So you can
Adriana
still hide in-
Castellotti,
you can call them
Harry
dwarfs,
Stockwell,
yeah.
and Lucille Laverne. Exiled into the dangerous forest by her wicked stepmother.
All right, that'll do. Stop, 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 stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, am I allowed to call dwarves dwarves?
Sorry, I don't know that
Why
one.
not?
She's not very obedient to you, is she?
Well, if it's politically something or other, she'll pretend she doesn't know. What she says, oh, the authorities
She
that
can't
are,
say.
won't let me say that. Well, I can't
Yes.
tell you.
Shall I start your free trial?
Yeah.
No, dwarfism. No, it's just such a. There's nothing wrong with that word, is there?
What?
Dwarfism.
Dwarfism? I don't know.
That's what people. That's what they're born with.
Well, you can't call a black man black anymore.
No.
I don't think.
No, you can't. No.
Perhaps one day we won't be able to be calling ourselves white.
Well, you remember when we used to watch the what was it? Love Thy Neighbour. Remember that?
Oh,
Yeah,
Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was a bit.
Yeah, I know. Elf Garnet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elf Garnet. You
yeah.
silly old you
Yeah.
silly cow.
They call them nignogs.
Yeah, been down to West Ham and then going on there. There's knickknacks down there. And
I think the
I
writer.
don't know what stopped it all.
The world has changed. It's
Oh, it's
changed.
changed, it's changed,
Yeah.
Yeah, load of snowflakes there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He not told you it was coming.
yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He knew it was coming.
and people liked that, didn't they? And it did come, didn't it?
With a vengeance.
Yeah,
At the end, it's like it was slavery and all that, isn't it? So
Yeah.
that was then. It was They were slaves before they even got to this country or any other country.
Yeah. They're
They
still
were
slaves.
owned,
Other
yeah.
black tribes
Yeah,
used
they
them
were
as slaves, and they probably were catching them for us.
Yeah.
And they don't say anything about that, do they?
No.
And they're still slaves now.
Well,
Yeah.
And
I helped out.
yeah.
I helped out a couple of Christmases ago. I think it was
You were a slave.
putting Christmas trees up in London
Mhm.
in people's houses. Only for about a month, but it's just about Christmas time.
Yeah.
And at one place I went to, Knightsbridge, parked up, two of us, and an artificial tree in a flat in a big apartment block. We were looking for where we were going to go. Anyways, two big blokes appeared, like bodyguards or whatever.
Yeah.
We're looking for this house. And we went into this apartment. They call them luxury apartments. And Chinese girl answered the door, and there must be three of them in there,
She chained up.
all just working, looking after the kids and all the rest of it. And you can't tell me they're paying them the minimum wage and all this business.
I think they lie to them, don't they? And then they
Get them in there.
or they go into the sex trade.
Sex trade? What's that about?
Prostitution.
Oh, right.
So what were you doing with all these Christmas trees then? Were they all artificial?
No, this one but this company called Super Plants do plants here in Canton, and they put plants in office blocks and for reception. That, but at Christmas they go they do Christmas trees. A lot of office blocks in London and
Yeah. Are they in pots then? And you water them, or they got roots?
no, they're
Real
just
well.
chopped off at the bottom
Yeah.
into a pot with bricks and everything to hold it up,
Yeah.
and then it's decorated. They can either have it decorated or they decorate it.
Right. Yeah.
And then put it in position. It was good money. It was good.
Where's this company?
Super Plants. They're at a place called Sigwells near Wing Canton.
How did you know about them?
I know the bloke who owns it.
You know the bloke who owns it, yeah?
Yeah.
And you
They always want staff at Christmas, see?
Right.
He said, you can do us a favour, because I didn't go every day,
Mhm.
but the biggest thing was driving the big van around London, and parking. And
You have to drive a big van.
yeah, well, I don't mind that. I've got a van myself. So
Well, you could do that. You could be the driver.
yeah, it's quite good. They look after you. They pay well. And
I was gonna say,
they're
was all
robbing
right,
people. That Christmas tree in that apartment, which was worth about $6 million in the apartment, because we
Was
googled it. Yeah. Was just a shade under £700 for that tree, artificial tree with lights
Yeah.
and decoration. And this little Chinese girl she had to sign it off. See, she kept saying it's not straight. So we kept putting it straight.
She was saying it wasn't straight.
Yeah.
Right.
Some of these office blocks and that was lovely.
You say it was a building outside, the tree straight.
No, this is they had this in their sitting room, dining
How do you
room.
know this place is worth $6 million?
Because we googled it. We
Did you?
googled the bloke. Yeah. There was one up for sale.
Yeah.
There's one up for sale, and
I mean, what was it? Offices before they?
no, it's private
They were built-
residence, big block
Were they built?
apartments. Apartments, that's the word.
Old ones.
Yeah, what we did, we googled, we got the bloke's name, because obviously the client's name's on the sheet,
Obviously.
and then we googled him, found him.
Yeah.
And he was worked from Ferrari.
He worked for Ferrari. Well, how much was he getting paid?
And
by
then
Ferrari?
he'd left Ferrari and was working for Aston Martin.
What was his job?
Aston Martin, he was the marketing director,
Was he?
and
And he owned this flat.
he owned his apartment, and he has a residence in the Cotswolds as well.
Fucking hell.
You imagine how much money they're on.
Jeez, how much money are they on? They must be on millions to be able to afford it.
We went to this place in Enfield in London.
Enfield, right?
I know it sounds rough, doesn't it?
It does sound. Is it any good?
Just outside Enfield, long drive, great big long drive, lovely house,
Was it?
beautiful house. I mean,
Nice.
that's sort of a
Yeah. Or new?
6-bedroom, newish,
Oh, right, yeah,
like
yeah.
you would have a dream home built sort of thing.
Do you think they knocked down the old one then?
And these people, we turned up, and I tell you, a fantastic kitchen, nice couple.
Were they? Yeah.
He'd had a business and sold it, had this built,
They had a real tree.
and they're about 50s. Yeah, they're real tree. Yeah,
What's fucking wrong with people? You go down to the supermarket,
Yeah,
buy a tree,
yeah.
bring it in, and how much would that have cost then?
About 700-800 quid. I think.
Do you pick them up afterwards?
No. Oh yeah, go and take the decorations down. Yeah.
Yeah. Take them away.
Yeah.
Is that part of it, or
Yeah, they do. Go back to that.
Yeah.
But the that's the easy bit. Go and take it back. You can just pull it all off and put it in a bag and chuck the tree
Is
in the
it?
van.
Yeah.
They recycle the tree.
Did you do that as well?
I didn't do that. No, because that's like in the new year.
Mm-hmm.
You've only got a small window to. They want them gone. Once it's January 6th, they want them gone.
Right. Yeah.
We're busy, are we?
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
No.
all
Why
right.
would I be okay?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know. Be careful what you ask people. That's for they grouchy like me. Yeah. Well, I didn't get up today thinking anyone who comes here, I'm going to be nice to them. I've never fucking thought that. Really. I don't think I will.
No, it won't change.
I won't change. Yeah.
Yeah, this couple had a beautiful kitchen. It was nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
What was
Really tidy. And we made a comment about it. I said,
Did you?
it's really nice. The kitchen is lovely, and all up together. And we don't use it very often.
Yeah, of course not.
That's what they said. We don't use it very often.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
We have our breakfast. We normally go out
make it
5
messy.
times a week.
Yeah, fuck me. What was it?
I don't know what
Marble
it said.
top?
Beautiful, just wooden, like farmhouse. Massive.
Well,
Yeah, we don't use it. We go out 5 times a week. Eating, that is. They won't be cheap, will it? Well, money's no object. A lot of those ones.
hope you didn't tell your wife. That'd upset her, wouldn't it?
Why can't we do have a nice new kitchen and eat out all the time? Back of you.
Is your wife happy?
She's all right. Busy.
Yeah. Oh, how's your? How was India?
Brilliant.
Or have I seen you since then?
No, you haven't. No.
Go on, tell us about it then.
Right.
Did you see anyone with a snake and a flute on the street?
A couple people.
Yeah. Don't they have them anymore?
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
They do?
Just for tourism. And
I've
that,
got a picture there.
I got my phone with me.
Oh,
I've got loads of pictures.
you got those pictures, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you get a funny tummy?
Only towards the end.
Oh, you got a bit lax.
But other than that, it wasn't too bad. But no, I went to Mumbai to start with. Spent a week there, or just under a week. But very poor, very desperately poor in places.
Was it a bit like Westbury then?
No, mate, it's what obviously.
It's a bit worse than Westbury.
It is. It is. Well, you can believe it. What they have to put up with. But very nice people, though. I'll give them that. Considering what they have to do, and the hard work they put in.
Yeah. What was the highlight then? What did you like best?
Well, obviously, typically the tourist spots. We went to Nepal after India, and that was amazing. You saw Everest, and that was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Bloody cold, but yeah.
Yeah. Is that Everest got a big polar bear standing on the top of it?
Well, I didn't see any polar bears, but we went went up a mountain close to it. Well, we say close to it, it was within 100 miles of it, and you got a brilliant view of it. But obviously, subject to weather. But loads of Americans there, because obviously they're on their trips to climb Everest, on their camps and whatever, they spend about a month doing it or whatever. And a lot of them don't make it for obvious reasons, because you need to be bloody fit to do it. And when they spend a fortune buying the kit and then give up halfway through because they can't do it, But
Haven't they heard of running a London Marathon?
no, I think keeping fit was really, they have a trip to McDonald's before they go, sort of thing. So it doesn't do very good. But there were some obviously professionals there, and they got all the kit. But,
Did you go to the Royal Enfield factory and have a look at the motorbikes?
no, I saw plenty of Royal Enfields, but I didn't
Did
get
you?
time to go there. Yeah, there's loads of them.
You'd have to be a rich Indian to have one of them, wouldn't you?
Well, saying that, I mean,
or they're cheap over there.
They are cheap. Everything's cheap.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Could you ride one back?
Can I ride one back? Well, I wouldn't ride it. I could buy one.
They got one that he would fit on. What size? How thick are the tyres?
There were, well, there's all shapes and sizes of people riding them, but there were plenty of them.
Oh yeah. You could throw your whole family on them, don't you?
They even make a mini metro over there still, believe it or not.
Do they?
Yeah.
It's dreadful.
That's where the body presses went over there. They got a little
The
Japanese-
old mini metro.
the old
Yeah.
mini metros, yeah.
Fucking forgot about that.
Terrible money. I had one of those.
Did you? Was it shit?
Got off an old lady and
Yeah.
I remember buying it at Toll Puddle.
I got pointy fronts, didn't they?
Yeah, these are slightly updated,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of them are taxis. They've done away with the old Austins over there now for emission reasons, and they're using those and a lot of Suzuki's. But pollution over there is dreadful, absolutely dreadful. But it's just the a lot of people living rough, living under the motorways and stuff like that. Dreadful.
Is that my phone? Yeah.
Yeah, must be. Who wants you?
I don't know.
Something being delivered in the wrong place.
Yeah, probably.
Finish your coffee.
I finished that.
Come on, Steve, get over here. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
I got some delivering to do.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh. You want to rush me now, but you've been there standing there eating cake and drinking coffee. So don't start on me, sunshine.
Hang on.
Hello?
I've finished the cake and coffee.
Yeah.
If I hadn't finished the cake and coffee
Yeah.
whilst you were here, I'd be eating it now, wouldn't I?
Well, it's
So
been
you should be happy.
Well,
that
after
I've
I've never shaven next, I've been waiting so long.
It's not fashionable.
I got here at 8
I know.
o'clock.
You couldn't hear it?
I was here at 8.
Or yesterday.
Where's that mouse gone?
Don't worry about the mouse. I can do it without.
You can still see, can you?
No, not really. There are blind barbers in India. They're really good.
I bet they are quite good.
Yeah, they're better than the what they call Greek ones, isn't it?
Turkish?
Yeah, I know. I say Greek.
What do you call Greek, do you?
I say Greek. Tin Coke.
You sure? But some of them are. It's a bit like the old car wash people. Hand wash ones. They used to always say they were Italian.
They never.
They did?
Italians wouldn't piss them off, do they?
No, because they know people were quite happy with Italians, but they were actually Albanians.
Yeah.
They seem to die to death, haven't they?
Well, it's not,
They
it's
clamped
not-
down on them, didn't
yeah.
they?
The police were clamping down on it.
Yeah. I know one big one at Shepton Mallet at Dobbies, that closed. They got raided. No, they said it's Italians, because then they can accept. People accept that.
These are immigrants, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not Euros, is it?
It's all right.
So I've never seen one of these before.
I know. It's all right.
Is it Scottish?
Yeah, do you want one of those? I don't mind Scottish. Those.
No, it's very attractive, isn't it? No one would know. if
Thank
it
you very
was,
much.
Yeah, all right. Thanks for calling.
That's all right.
Yeah. Good luck with what? I don't know.
Put
Go on
water
then.
in next time. Can you do French sticks?
French sticks.
Yeah, the buttons and that sort of stuff. Is it just what you make?
Do you want a tiger loaf? Stick?
No, I'm looking for my cake you were going to give me.
It's in the window.
No, oh shit. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, thank you.
Great. Yeah, you're welcome. Let's go outside and the grub seal.
Come back tomorrow, I think.
Yeah. He's a character, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Steve.
What's that?
I'm not going to speak. I'm just going to cut your hair
Yeah.
very fast. Don't let me speak because it's difficult for me. I don't know if I can do it. I did it once. And the bloke didn't like it.
Is it because you can't get a word in edgeway at home, you come in here and say, that's why I'm not married anymore.
You might be right.
No, there you go.
But it's because I don't want to speak. Not because was going to tell you about what my wife said, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
You want me to now, don't you?
No.
Number 2?
That's our number 1 this year. So
Go on.
live dangerously.
Has it been a hard week?
It's been a shit week for me, to be honest.
Why?
Well, weather's been all right. It's just management at the moment.
What sort of things went wrong?
So-called my lorry went in for a service, 6-weekly check.
Oh, yeah.
Come out saying they wanted 4 new tyres, nothing wrong with them. And it was the garage trying to make money out of the company.
Your car?
No,
No, the lorry.
Lorry.
Really? And did you say you're not you were late?
No, the management, or the ops manager phoned me up saying, "You're not doing your daily checks properly." Why? Because you need 4 new tyres. No, you don't. Nothing wrong with them. They have 4 new tyres on. No, they haven't.
You didn't let them do it? Yeah, well done. Well fucking done.
No,
They wanted to take good tyres off and charge new tyres.
Yeah.
Would they have sold those ones they take
Oh,
off?
no.
They'd have scrapped them.
They just got the money for it, and the Jenkinses would have paid for it, but there's no need. But anyway, I got the blame for it because I'm not doing my daily checks because there was bulges and cuts and cord showing. Would I take a lorry out on the road with that? No, I wouldn't. I've been doing it 36 years, for Christ's sake.
Did they actually say what's wrong with them? They say the tread or what?
No, the fair come out to check them because I had to stop on the road because
Yeah.
according to they were dangerous.
Yeah.
He said there's nothing wrong with them. So I lost 4 hours, on my duty time.
Waiting for this bloody fit.
Waiting for the tyre fitter. I had to have a night out in Monmouth in the end.
Do you wish you'd let them put new tyres on there?
No.
No.
I thought, well, I saw it.
Not going to let them put
But I had an apology yet.
You weren't getting praise, were you?
No.
How much are those tyres each?
Oh, got to be hundreds.
Hundreds of pounds.
Hundreds
so
of
you've
pounds.
saved them over £1,000
If not more.
and they don't fucking thank you.
No. No, it's not that. It's just being accused of not doing your daily checks.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if they did change them and they were, without me knowing, I could have been disciplined for it. For nothing.
Yeah.
And it was the Scania in Swindon trying to outsmart Jenkins, I'll make a few quid here. Anchors.
Well done, Steve. I appreciate you.
I've been around too long to
let someone fucking rob you
all the company anyway.
You don't say to him, why do you care?
Yeah.
Why do you like it? It's part of saving the world too, isn't it?
Exactly.
Because they're going to fucking landfill and there's more miles left in those cars.
Yeah.
And you don't do that. Okay, let's call them. Back on Monday.
Yeah, back in on Monday.
Who else would be worth working for?
Sorry?
Who else would you be happy to drive for?
I don't know, I'm looking around.
Are you?
Yeah.
They're just twats.
Yeah.
Are there similar type jobs?
Oh, yeah. There's plenty out there. Just looking for the right one,
Is it just one manager or is it two?
No, there's 2 or 3 in there are absolute fucking cocks.
Throughout the company?
Yeah, they don't do we do the job day in, day out, and they sit by on a computer screen. It's number crunchers at the end of the day.
They don't know how the job works.
No. You try and micromanage you.
Like chasing your asses.
Mm.
I think if you've got a good employee, covet them and let them
They
do
used to
their
be
job.
excellent to work for, but some reason it's changing, or am I getting old and it's changing?
No, I suppose it's management change, isn't it? They have different ideas and different people, then it will change. Yeah. It's like when you come out, I've always been a miserable bastard and I'm not going to change. It won't, don't worry.
You ain't going to change it.
Don't worry about it, fuck's sake. So, how are you going to relax tonight then? Got any plans?
Don't know.
Is it the
I might just have a vodka and a cheese and tomato sandwich
Yeah.
and watch Games of Thrones.
Oh, you're watching it again?
Yeah, about 8 times I've watched it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Good man.
I've just finished Sons of Anarchy in the lorry.
Oh, bloody hell. That was a long series, wasn't it?
7 seasons.
Jesus Christ. And how
Brilliant.
does that end? Does it, has it got a conclusion?
Yeah, they just all
Yeah.
kill each other off, I think, after it's all about the family. He runs himself into a lorry and kills himself. Jack's terror, right?
That's it. We're not going to be writing any more of these then.
No.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good series though. I like Vikings as well.
You do what?
Like Vikings as well.
Oh, yeah.
Watch
yeah.
that again.
Yeah.
Starting to watch that.
Have you watched The Last Kingdom?
Yes. Yeah, he's brilliant.
Oh, that is really good. Fabulous actor.
Yeah.
You think, fuck, that was around here. Wasn't it,
Yeah.
Alfred?
Yeah.
And if you hadn't made the stand, we'd always be speaking fucking Dutch.
Yeah, we were.
No, they don't really.
That pointy out.
Make a, yes. It's fucking brilliant. A vodka and what?
Coke. I do a pint of it at a time. Saves me getting up all the time, doesn't it? You're silly getting up all the time.
I'm sure it wouldn't taste the same. That's a lot of ice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Vodka of ice. Wow. Who said that?
Fred Flintstone. Right?
Yeah, isn't that fun? Yeah, we hear that. What was his wife's name?
Wilma.
Oh, it was. I was saying it's Benny's wife was called
Oh, I can't remember her name.
Betty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Am I talking to you?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Just enough. Keep you awake. Would you like a nice roll?
Sorry?
A roll.
Do I want to roll?
I don't know what's in them, but the herbs,
All right.
divine. Because when I picked them up, I've not seen them.
What, marijuana?
I hope so.
Bit of weed?
No, I think garlic. Yeah. Because the writing's so small on the side, I didn't bother trying to read it. I thought that could be a sweet thing. See what it's like, but it's the nicest roll I've had for a long time. Delicious. Do you say you can have a sandwich?
Tonight, yeah.
Yeah, well, you might want to put it in this roll.
All right. Cheese and tomato.
Bite the corner off and think, ooh, oh dear.
That's better. Yeah. Short hair for a long time.
No. Is it it's whether no good to go on your bike?
Sorry. Too wet. I was supposed there's a meet up at Swinton today. I was going to go on that, but
Where it shit your bike up too much.
Yeah.
Too much cleaning.
yeah,
Yeah, crap on the road.
can't be asked for that now.
What's the meet all about? Who
Oh, it's just meet up at Megastore, Swindon Megastore.
different bikers?
Yeah.
Different bikes?
Yeah, different groups and that.
Will you know many of them?
I know a few, yeah.
Are bikers fairly like-minded?
Yeah, I think so.
Would they beat you up if you came on a scooter?
No,
Chuck it in the hedge.
No,
Wouldn't they?
no.
Doesn't sound like there's any fun being a biker anymore.
No, that's right. Thank you very much. That's
Thank you.
better.
Yeah, you do look. You look very handsome, Steve.
I know I am. I
You
can't
are.
help it.
Well, just enjoy it. Don't worry that you're getting old. And you don't want another wife. Did you walk, Alan?
Did I? What?
Walk from home.
No,
Yeah.
I drove up. No,
Where's your car then?
Thank you very much.
just out there
Oh,
somewhere.
it's on the street.
Good morning, Antonio.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, yeah, amazing. Thank you very much.
Unknown what's in there. Just card, yeah.
Yeah, car please. Got to get the cash with it.
Okay. Yeah. Oops. That one. Pretty card. Who's that?
Oh, no, it's a credit card I've got.
Is it? Oh, yeah. Well, it should be a company bank somewhere.
Yeah.
There you are.
Lovely job. Thanks very much.
Actually, good to see you.
again. And you.
Thanks a lot.
Cut you in.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for all. How are you? And I forgot. Why would I remember? Right. Can I go uptown and you two have a fight?
What?
No?
Why would we want to fight?
Oh, fine. Taxi. You going away?
Yeah, leaving on Tuesday.
Oh. Yeah.
It's still bloody chilly up there, though.
I know. I've noticed too. Yeah. I wear my hat.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the Arctic.
Oh, the Arctic. You want to go to India? It's nice there, but you do get the shits.
Yeah, it's a bit, do you?
And they don't have Japanese toilets. You know.
I'll tell you what, Kirsty got the Delhi belly out in India.
Oh no, not from the
She ate a salad, which was stupid.
salad.
And the hotel sent for the doctor. Whatever he shot into it was the size of a horse needle. Whatever he put into her,
Yeah.
she was demanding dinner a couple of hours later.
Right. See, he's in cahoots with the hotel. That's more money in the restaurant.
Without a shadow of doubt. Everything in India is corrupt. Everything.
Are they corrupt as well? It's not just us. Bloody hell. Did they learn that from us, or is it a human trait? Were the Romans bad?
Oh, well, it
Yeah.
depends. I mean, when you say the Romans,
Yeah.
that's a very long period of history.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about more than 1,000 years
What
of
about
history.
cavemen? Were they corrupt?
Well, who knows?
Did they try and sell you a front leg instead of a back leg?
I must say, you come up with some extraordinary theories.
I am very adept at that. Really, it's having it's eating lots of fish makes you think. You know?
Does it really?
Yeah. No.
Right. Didn't by any chance watch a program at the end of March called The Secret Army, did you? It was...
At the RAF?
No, it was a film or a program produced 50 years ago by the IRA.
Really?
And, they kept it under wraps. And for some reason, best known to them, they decided to release it to the TV at the end of March.
Yeah. Did it make him look bad?
Well, it blew wide open a few things. Jerry Adams has always denied that he was a member of the IRA and all that sort of thing. But they had an interesting man on there called Des Long. And he wasn't an actor, he wasn't a gunman, a bomber or anything like that. For 17 years, he was a member of their Army Council, the IRA Army Council, in charge of finance. And he made a statement that made me sit bolt upright. Because, British intelligence knew all along the truth of everything. But there was this guy now providing proof positive. Because he was asked the question, where did you get your arms? And he said, Libya. Everybody got their arms from Libya.
Yeah.
And he was asked the question, well, how did you pay for it? And he said, well, some of it was paid for with the proceeds of crime in Ireland. And certainly you didn't take a taxi in Belfast other than you were putting money straight into the IRA's pocket because they ran all the black taxis. And there was a lot of protection and that sort of thing going on. But he then followed up the statement and said, but the vast majority, because we paid Libya in US dollars, all of which was raised in Boston and New York.
Well, you knew that, didn't you?
Well, we knew that. But there was this now out loud on a TV set admission. So I had to jump to my lecture, which I'm delivering on Saturday or Sunday next week, and tell a ship full of Americans, because I've got the clip.
Why you want to leave that out? You don't want to
No.
You got the clip?
Yes, because I went.
Why don't the Americans believe it?
The trouble with Americans is they only believe what they're taught at school, and they are highly propagandized. And 33 million of them currently identify themselves on the social survey as being Irish.
Do they?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, bits of New York, you can imagine they're Italians or Germans or whatever.
Well, how many Irish did go over there then? As many as they say. What's
during the 19th century?
The famine?
The three famines. For more than 4 million Irish went across there.
So is it true then? There would be a lot of them.
Well, of course, then they breed on for more than a century. But there's their president who tells the world he's Irish. And Bill Clinton was always Irish. But I put it in. I've always said in the lecture they had a lot of support, moral and practical support from the United States. But to have this clip now, because there are folk who will just not believe it, and they'll say, no, America has never supported terrorism.
Really?
Well, afraid he did.
Well, Tony, why do you want to rub it in? Why do you want to rub it in?
No, it's not. I'm not rubbing anything in. But what I'm doing is I'm relating the history. I can't change the history. I don't moralize on it. I just tell it like it is. And they're not very good at that.
Well, I think you should learn to tell a bit like it isn't.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that would be completely wrong.
Well,
They're called fictional writers or actors. Whatever. I do history.
wow, you look very handsome. How long's that got to last you? You'll be back pretty soon.
I'll be
won't
back on the 29th of May.
you? Yeah, how many different locations you going on now?
Well, we start in Greenwich,
Yeah.
in the Thames.
Right.
We'll work our way round the Channel and then bounce up between Ireland and Wales and Scotland. Go to the Orkneys, go to the Shetlands, cross to Bergen, and then from Bergen we'll go up the Norwegian coast and emerge in the Arctic Sea.
It's just a good idea. It doesn't sound very exciting where you go, does it?
Oh, the beauty of the Norwegian fjords. And there's a great, huge amount of history there.
Okay. Well, all right.
I mean, the king was on the run in 1940, being chased by the Germans. And he was on the run for 2 months. And he was accompanied by the British ambassador. And before he was taken off in a cruiser, a Royal Navy cruiser, having run out of options, thank you very much, he and the British ambassador buried the crown of state, the coronation crown. And he, the king, went to London, established his government in exile. And when he got back to Norway, and he chose the 5th of June, 1945, because that was the 40th anniversary of Norway's independence from Sweden. And the ambassador had retired in the meantime, the British ambassador, but he went back with the king, and they dug up the crown. It's a hell of a good story.
That's a true story.
It's a true story.
Wow. You sure they couldn't find it? They had to make another one. You don't know, really, do you?
I do.
They can make it look old. Very clever, these craft people.
Well,
So the real one could still be there. Find out, Tony. We'll go and have a look.
well, the German invasion headquarters was on the cruiser, the Blucher, the German cruiser, and they sailed up the Oslo fjord. And the commander of the Oscarberg fortress had lost all of his troops who'd gone into the battle, been recalled to forward units, and he had a load of recruits. And the recruits didn't know how to fire the guns. But in retirement, there was a Norwegian Navy commander opposite the fortress who got himself out in a boat to the fortress, and he fired a shore-mounted waterline 1911 torpedo made in Hungary. It had been sitting there, and he fired this thing and hit the German ship square. And the ship went down. Its bones are there to this day. And on board was the commanding general and the admiral, the German admiral. Norwegians hadn't a clue what to do with all of these people that they fished out. And they put them in hotels. They didn't have any prisoner of war.
Well, is that why we do that then? Put people in hotels, very expensive hotels. Yeah.
You can have my entire worldly wealth.
Thank you very much. I don't care. We got enough sweet to put in there.
Well, the currency on board the ship is the US dollar. So I have to be careful which card to use because Lloyds will charge foreign currency rates.
But don't bring it then, Tony.
Right, have I done? Did you do the balancing here?
I think I did. Have a look. Have a look. Did I have a look? Very handsome. Bring the eyebrows. Come out to the back. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Very, very good.
All done?
Have a great time.
I will see you at the beginning
And
of
don't
June.
overdo it, all right?
Ed is going to be home mid-July for 6 weeks.
Brilliant. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Well, I see it.
This way. See you later. Bye-bye.
Come on.
Right, there we go.
Thank you for waiting.
That's fine. No worries. No worries.
Quite a character.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, military.
X, yeah.
Yeah.
He's very good with history. And
Oh yeah, there's no question
he's
of that.
been doing the cruise ships. So
Mm.
wherever he goes, he can pick something up,
Yeah.
research something.
Okay.
So,
Certainly quite an interesting chap, no doubt. Full of knowledge.
yeah, he's lovely.
Mm.
Oh, where are you working? You look well. How long have you
Yes.
been back?
I've been back. Oh, when did I come back? Hang on. I came back on the 9th, 10th of April, whatever. So I had to take a couple of days off. It's completely knackered. Absolutely knackered.
So why is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow, wow. Why do you think you're tired?
Well, it's just a lot of walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, you got to keep your wits about you, that sort of thing. And a lot of flying.
Was there lots of internal flights you did?
We did about 3 internal flights.
Yeah.
The longest, was coming back.
Yeah.
Because we flew to Kuwait Airport. Absolutely amazing place.
Is it?
Yeah, it is massive, honestly. And you can see the wealth there with the Arabs. The Arabs, as the
Very high tech.
oh yeah.
Architecture.
I mean, it was like a town. The size of it. I mean, you could.
And all
fit
the runways, they got plenty of room for it.
Oh yeah. Well, there's still obviously desert and whatever, but it's you could fit Westbury inside it. It was that big. I couldn't believe it. Even Istanbul. The last time I went there was back in the 90s, and that airport is huge. They've rebuilt it, and again, plenty of money, isn't it?
Wow.
You see, but obviously they use a lot of Indian, labour and stuff like that to do these jobs. Because surprisingly, there was an awful lot of working class Indians on the flight, and that were going there to work, and
internal flights, was it with Air India? Are there many?
yeah, there's a quite a few that I never even heard of.
They
before.
have got lots of
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
You think they're just internal?
They are internal, yeah,
Yeah.
to go between India and the Arab states and whatever. And one in particular, I forget his name now. They were really good, very
Yeah.
good indeed. Yeah, the food, everything, really, they looked after you very well. The planes were really good, But like all these things, it's we don't know much about it. You know what I mean?
No.
And all said and done, it was quite a trip. Very sad though with the poor. Honestly, we know nothing over here.
Oh, you mean the poverty?
The poverty in that? Oh yeah.
Huge, what big shanty towns and
Yeah, well, it's
shacks.
yeah, it is literally. People have said, "Oh, what?" There was no violence, none at all. We got caught up in this festival in Mumbai, and where they chuck
petals.
it's powder.
Powder color.
Yeah, colour. Yeah, and,
You were part of that.
yeah, we got caught in that, and
Did you get coloured?
Yeah, we got literally. They come up to you, they throw all this powder over you.
Yeah.
Of course, we were English. They were, got to take pictures of. We must have had 1 million pictures taken, and everybody was so nice. Honestly, you can't believe what is wrong with it. Why has people got a problem with the Indians? Fantastic people, they really are. But again, you look at their desperate lifestyle, and you think, bloody hell, we know nothing, And worst situation I got into was with this little girl. She must have been no more than 5 or 6.
Begging.
Yeah. And she come. I had a bottle of water, 2 litre bottle of cold water. Got it. I bought it from a shop. It's come out of the fridge, and I didn't realise, but she came up to me and she was licking the bottle with the condensation. She was licking the bottle, and I stopped and I said, "Hello."
Was she that thirsty?
She was that thirsty. She was honestly. She had nothing on her feet, barely no clothes on. Absolutely filthy, dirty. And I said to Adam, stop a minute. And he says, no, leave her alone. I said, no, I'm not leaving her alone.
No.
She is absolutely on her knees. So anyway, I stopped. I got down on my knees. I took the lid off the bottle. She must have drunk about half of it.
Yeah.
And I screwed the lid back up, and I said, "There you go." And she couldn't carry it. She was that weak. I broke my heart. It broke my heart.
Fuck off. She was too weak. She could not carry it.
No. So I carried it for her, sat her down. I said, "There you go. You keep that and just sit there." And I just walked away. But it's things like that. But people just do not realise this is stuff your religion, stuff your politics. If the world's having to live like this, mate, none of it's worth a shit. You know. Anyway, I did. Oh yeah, I couldn't believe it. And she just could not. She was that weak. I didn't tell Alan, but I gave her a couple of hundred rupees, whatever it was. So I said, "There you go." But the trouble is, she'll end up having that taken off of her. You know, bastards, absolute bastards. It really is. And just things like that, and you think, well, you know, where is humanity going with all this? You know.
This thing about the world, we've got all this going on. We just don't help each other. No, we don't help.
No. It's just
properly.
Well, when you've got literally that, and you walk up the road, maybe, you know, because we purposely went to some of the, you got taxi drivers, and you've got the guys on on these little tricycles to take you, and we spoke to the guy in the hotel, because the first hotel we went to was a knocking shop. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're not staying there. So we ended up finding the Hilton and stayed there. Okay. Anyway, chatting to the taxi driver, he said, this is when we got to Delhi, and he said, "Can you take us around some poor streets in Delhi just to have a look?" And he said, "Well, you obviously go there at your own risk." Yeah, I'll get there, no problem. So anyway, he got to
to drop you off. He said, "You go there."
Yeah, he said, "I'll wait for you." Yeah. And he took our number, and
he waited for you to go in and come out.
I mean, we was hiring taxis on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can rent a taxi for the whole day for 20 quid. Yeah, 20 quid. And he'll sit there and he'll wait for you, and he'll take you wherever you want. And 20 quid. And it was, because it is so cheap, you see. Yeah. And anyway, you know, I mean, you're talking 2,000 rupees or whatever is equivalent, 20 quid, whatever it was. Yeah. And he was more than helpful. And a lot of them are like that. And
you gave him a tip as well, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, because he sat there and waited for us.
So what was it like walking through these streets?
Absolutely fine. I couldn't believe it. Honestly, you see these people, right? They've got little workshops. They've got nothing on their feet, and they're welding. They're making things, and you know, you think, what the fuck is wrong with people? This is amazing, and they were very nice to us. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Made in Pakistan.
Yeah, there you go. They're making.
How much do you think they were?
I don't know.
Less than 30 quid.
Well,
and they're
making
awesome.
money themselves out. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and that's the sort of thing they're doing. You cannot believe it. Yeah. You know, when
you'd find little craftsmen.
Yeah, they were watching them making knives and stuff like that. You got kids doing the same thing. You know, and I took loads of pictures, and you know, we just couldn't believe what we were seeing. You know, the desperate poverty, but they get off their asses and they fucking work. That's the thing. You know, there's none of without that, they're dead. That is literally, you're on life's edge. You really are, and
and you wonder, well, you know, if they get ill, what are they going to do then?
Well, that's it. They've had it. I mean, you know, I've got pictures of just literally walking through the streets and that. You've got old ladies. You know, obviously they're family orientated, and these old ladies are selling fruit and stuff like that. You know, they're literally sat on nothing. You know, but it's just a level of pollution, honestly, because they've got so many little motorbikes and stuff like that.
How did the pollution show itself? It's just small.
It's just low level. It is literally where you've got these little two-stroke bikes, and streets are crammed with them. They are absolutely crammed with them. You see, and of course you're choking on these fumes. You know, and it's all little two-stroke engines and stuff like that. And
how'd you get away from it?
Well, you just literally got to walk, just keep walking, get away from the streets, you know. Yeah. But I did not in any time feel threatened by anyone, because they're very small people anyway.
Yeah.
And like it is in Nepal, it's the same there. Everyone's about 4 foot 5, you know what I mean? And they are quite very humble, very apologetic. Yeah. You know, they bump into also. I said, no, it's okay. So no worries. And they're very intimidated as well. You see, because you're English, and when we went to going to Nepal and that over to Kathmandu, obviously because of the beverages, you got a lot of Americans there, and they take the piss. They really do speak to them like shit. Yeah, the Arabs there, I didn't thump a few of them. I do, you know, the way they treat Indians, they got no respect for them at all.
I think, have you been to America down south? how they treat the blacks.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah,
that's the same sort of thing.
It's the same sort of thing.
Same
And
thing
Adam did relate to that because he's been to Mexico and
Oh.
because obviously his fiance is American. Mexican.
Yes, yeah.
And even she says the worst people in the world, she said, are the Arabs for their arrogance and the way, because she works for the airline over there. What's it called? The big airline. Emirates.
Emirates.
She works for them. And
She said they're shit, so
they are. She said they're fucking awful people.
They come on the planes. And,
And they just talk to you, treat you like dreadful, absolutely dreadful. And I know I wouldn't piss on them myself. I wouldn't as a nation. I mean, they've done well over the last 50 or 100 years because of the oil, but outside now they're not worth pissing on. But the Indians and the Nepals, they're fantastic people. Can't fault them at all.
Yeah.
And what they've got, I mean, the landscape is amazing. You know when you look at when you go out to the mountains and stuff like that, you can sit there forever and just look at what there is there. And it is amazing. Yeah, no, certainly opened my eyes. It certainly did.
And what did Ads get out of it?
Well, he wanted to go and have a look, and he just said he said he's been to Mexico. He said, but this is even worse. The desperate, the level of poverty and stuff like that, and how the people have to live. But at the same time, he said you just haven't got the crime, or doesn't appear to be the threat. He said over in Mexico, he said even he was worried about being mugged. He said, and he would have been if he would have gone to certain areas, and he wouldn't go. But
I see they haven't got that culture.
They haven't. No, they haven't. They just want to get on in life. You do have your drugs and your idiots and stuff like that, but the Indians are bloody hot on it. The police, they won't have it. We went to.
You see the police present?
Oh God, yeah. They don't mess about. And we went to the Taj Mahal, and that is absolutely fantastic.
You did go to Taj Mahal.
Yeah. We went. You can't go into it, because obviously it's this shrine. But we went around all the grounds and literally up to the building, and obviously we had a tourist guide with us. It was a bit of a shout, but there we go. And but obviously, taking into account their respect and their religion and everything else, there was a lot of people praying there. We had to take our shoes off and stuff like that. Which we did.
Where is it? Where is the?
It's in Agra.
Agra,
yeah. So we come out,
which is a city of its own.
Of its own
area.
Yeah. So it's southeast of Delhi. So we had at least a 3/4 of an hour's drive in this little taxi.
Yeah. And is there anything else in Agra?
Yeah, it's the Red Fort. Now that is even better.
What's the Red Fort all about?
It is basically, it was built to look after the Taj Mahal, and it is a military ground.
Is it next door?
It is literally south of it. It's literally you come out of the Taj Mahal and you walk probably half a mile, for about 1/4 mile, something like that, and and you walk into this ground and you think, what the fuck is this?
Is it main?
Oh yeah, honestly, you could eat off the floor. It is that clean. You got monkeys in, a few monkeys, and they're brilliant. They are, because we had one situation where we had this little monkey was running around and whatever. Anyway, again, you don't go near them because they'll go for you. Okay, and this American lady had a bottle of orange.
Yeah.
He stole it and he ran away with it, and he took the lid off, drunk it, and put the lid back on and ran away with it again. Fucking, how the fuck did he learn that? And
animals.
Yeah, honestly, but monkeys being clever as they are, he took the lid back on and ran off of it. Yeah. I mean, we just looked at each other. Did I see that? And he said, yeah. He said he didn't throw it or eat the bottle or anything else. Brilliant.
The things you see, I should have filmed that.
Yeah, I wish I did, but it was so quick how he did it. And the lady was shocked, but he just literally ran over to there, took the lid off, had a drink, and say, up yours, put the lid back on.
What a thing to see.
Yeah.
See an animal do that. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. Well, no, again, you give them respect, sort of thing, and they are.
Yeah. These are little monkeys.
They're about so big, sort of thing, but they're obviously a certain breed. And it's just the way, they're survivors, aren't they? Very clever with it. Absolutely. And you saw eating bags of crisps and stuff like that they stole them. And they got their hands in it. And they got a little one with them, and the little one sat on their shoulders taking the crisps out as well. Absolutely brilliant, honestly. Yeah. And things like that, just so interesting. You wouldn't see anywhere else, you know what I mean? Yeah, brilliant. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I'll do it again, definitely.
You would, yeah?
Yeah, I would do it again, yeah. It's very tiring, that's all. And the amount of walking we did, as he's sort of 27, 28, he's quite fit, and he does weightlifting, and obviously I'm older than him considerably, so 60 odd, and of course, so he had to weight it a few times.
Was it that size monkey or bigger?
Smaller.
Smaller?
Yeah, let's have a look.
I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
that my child.
No. Yeah, just say they're about this big he was, and they're but again, you don't make eye
Do you
contact.
think he stole the sixpence out of my pocket?
Well, he's
He could have done, couldn't
Well,
he?
they do steal. They go up to you. They run up behind you and they touch your back and whatever. Because I had to be careful. Because I had combat trousers on and they would pull in my pockets. Yeah, but then you stop and they run off, but don't look at them. He said you make eye contact with it and they'll go for you. And then because I had a couple of them come after me because I looked at them like that and they stop and look at you and that's it.
They see that as aggression.
They do.
Do they?
Yes,
No,
they do.
they'll
Yeah.
take you on.
They yeah, they will come up and they'll fucking bite you and teeth on them as well. You don't mess with them.
I think a monkey bite wouldn't be too clever, would it?
Well, you don't know what they've got, but
Exactly.
all said and done, a very interesting place, and I'd certainly go there again. I recommend anyone to do it, honestly. Really.
You know, when you said you were going, I thought, he's not going to enjoy that. But
No, I did. Yeah, Indian. Yeah, the thing is as well, once you get out the cities, there isn't, the land's quite flat, but you can see there's a lot of hard-working people on the farms and stuff like that,
Yeah, cool.
And no, I feel I've got a lot of respect for them.
Well, it's kind of like a primitive life form.
Yeah, it is, and they haven't changed, and I don't think they want to change. To be fair, and to be honest with you, I don't fucking blame them. But it's just really where they.
I don't think they can.
Well, again, like everything, when you look at the extremities of the wealth over there.
But did you say any fabulous wealth? You must.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did, and that again, very annoying. Like all these things, you have the very wealthy Indians, but they don't want to share it.
Are they still running the caste system? As far as you know, did you come across that? Did you ask anybody?
What's that?
The caste system. If you're a certain type of person.
Oh yes, they are. Yes, and they employ people in. It is one of those inbuilt sort of.
Still doing that.
Yeah. What's your game?
You can't. I think you can't sort of get out your.
No, that is the thing, and of course that's where education being quite a big thing over there, and of course us being English, and they said, "Oh, England, I'd love to go there," and all this. You sit down and chat to them. I had so many pictures.
Oh, you mean their English is excellent?
Oh yeah. Some of them are working so hard over there, but they were, put it this way, they were over here. They managed to get to England, managed to get into university, but have had to go back home to support the family.
Yes.
It's because they're running out of money, and of course the family's been different generations. They haven't got the youngsters there, so the youngsters who are over here being it. But that shows you what commitment they've got to their families. They don't say bollocks, they ain't coming back. They go back home. No. And a couple of the students that we did come across, he said,
I think England, we've been independent for a long time.
Oh yeah,
and that's the way we are.
Yeah. And
but
again,
their
their culture being what it is, you got to admire it, and I just got every respect for them, and the way that they do get treated by fucking Arabs. I've really gone off them. I don't ever want to see an Arab again. And even in the airport, and despite everything, they've got no respect for anyone or anything. And the way they even speak to their wives. And I heard one of them, they're very wealthy Arab, and his wife was sat there with all the and whatever. And I thought, mate, I'm going to have to get up and walk away because this bloke he's pissing me off. And he was pointing at her and poking her and stuff like that. Piss off, mate. What's your problem? Life can't be that bad. You got to do that to your wife, and
And they've learned that from their parents.
Well,
from his
dad. That's it.
That's got to stop.
Yeah, of course it has.
But that's what happens. It doesn't because
on. To be fair, I mean, even there was a lot of American women over there that were over there in parties and whatever, and we saw the little princess, the one that lives in the tomb in Kathmandu, and she's 5 years old, and it's one of these things where she lives in this little tomb, and we actually got in there, and she comes out so many times a day, and she's basically she's taken in by, she's selected for various families for part of the religion. Okay, forget the name of her now, but anyway, she's there from 5 years old up until she matures, when she starts to have periods and stuff like that.
Sort of like the Dalai Lama. She's chosen.
She is selected.
That chosen person.
And it is ever so strange the arrangement they've got there. But she lives in this little tomb. She's got 4 or 5 people that look after her. Anyway, stuff like that, and you can't knock them because they want to keep that sort of image and everything else. And of course, people from around the world come to see this little girl. But the good thing is they don't charge you to go in and see her. And I was surprised. I thought, hang on a sec, these people are coming from thousands of miles away, and you'd expect them to.
Is there a box where you can use?
Well, no, nothing. No. The thing is, as well, we did notice in Kathmandu there's a lot of damaged buildings because they had a big earthquake there, didn't they? Right. And they are spending every penny they can to put these buildings right and put them back to how they. And the detail was amazing.
You know, they're not knocking them down and putting up rise flats or anything like that. Back to how it was. And I would look at architecture and look at how the fuck.
Where do they get the drawings from?
Well, the thing is just craftsmen. Absolutely, you know, with their hands, and you see them chiseling away these lumps of clay and everything else. Yeah, but there we go. Anyway, sorry about that.
Good.
No, I certainly in life education, definitely. No question. So, well done. Yeah.
Will your wife go?
Well, she would like to go, but obviously, like it is with the way women get treated and stuff like that, she said I wouldn't go because if I saw that and whatever,
Oh,
she'd be saying,
yeah.
oh yeah. Even Amy said the same. She said, no, it's bad enough here, you know. Oops, sorry. Hello. Oh, that wasn't sorry.
All right. Okay. It says you're a good person.
There you go.
Alan, good to see you, mate.
That's it. Yep, all the best here, and I'll catch you next time.
Thanks,
Make
mate.
it easy.
Cheers. Fucking hell, he said then. I thought I'm going to hate these people because I want to go uptown.
Yeah, I could feel that. I got that vibe when I came in.
Did you? I can't hide it then, really.
We don't have to be long. It's just one for him.
Yeah.
Just stop wasting his man's time.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got it working.
Yeah, I watched some last night.
I didn't say dwarf, did I?
You didn't, but I agree with you. I mean, Buffy loves cow pats.
Oh, we did that bit, yeah.
The warmer, the better. Fresh.
Well, I'm not sure they'd want them if they were like porridge. I think they like them a bit dryish.
Not my dog.
Like your dog, she likes it. Okay. Yeah.
But I think you got something there. You're onto something that would be a popular flavour.
Well, I'm sure it's a theme that will keep returning. I had a wonderful thing. This guy came in. He said he just had a baby, and I kind of I wasn't filming. I thought, oh, some great stuff here. So I formulated something, and I was thinking of spoofing someone and saying, "Can you say you've got a baby?" But I think it'd probably be better with someone who has just had a baby. It's kind of black comedy.
Mm-hmm.
So I've kind of expanded a bit. What's sweet or savoury?
Oh, I don't want anything. Thank you very much.
A lovely roll. I'm sure you'll take something. What are you thinking? Your hair, it's a bit not right.
No.
What should we do?
I don't like it covering my ears.
You want to see your ears?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
But
Yeah.
I like it wide on the sides.
You like wide on the
Not
side?
like too skinny.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all I'm asking. Just a little bit
See
wider
your
on the
ears
side.
and wide on the sides. And what about the top?
It's up to you. I washed my hair today, so it's very silky, but I usually have like a middle one, forcing it.
You know, it's still recording, right?
It's not, is it?
You haven't actually clicked on end.
Oh, so it brings that box up. So it's actually recorded.
Because look here, what it's saying is your stream will stop immediately when you click that. But if you look here, you can see the time is still going, so it's still actually live.
Oh, okay. Well, I might have had something interesting earlier on, but I didn't want to be. Oh, actually, Alan did say he didn't like Arabs.
Okay, well, that's freedom of speech, right?
Yeah, well, what he was saying was how they treat people and their wives and stuff. So don't fucking worry about it.
Well, I'm a libertarian. I believe.
No, if there's any comeback, it's not going to come back to him. It's going to come back to me because it's my son. They're not going to find him. I think the worst that's happening is they'll take me down, won't they?
No, it would go to him. It would probably go to him.
Now they've got to find him, don't they?
They would.
How would they find him?
I don't know. The internet, bro. It's insane. They have their ways.
It's not worth it for that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Giovanni, last night when I looked at one of your streams, it had 4 views on it.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm a
if you're
no.
getting 1 million in a few days, then you know
Don't worry.
you'll feel some heat. We can always delete any as well.
We can.
People would
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
find
yeah.
it funny though.
But that's why it's the Uncut Barber, right?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of.
He's standing up for freedom of expression.
Am I?
Well,
Am I really?
do you believe in
I
free,
thought
free
I just.
speech?
No, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Of course I do. Of course, but I don't want to go to jail. And
Of course.
and I do like dwarves.
Fair enough.
And I did ask Alexa, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, is that still allowed? So if it's out there,
Who's to say?
Disney would have stopped it, wouldn't it? Or cartoon dwarves are different to real dwarves.
What I never get about this question when you say, is it allowed? Like, according to who? Who tells us what we can and can't say? Who are these psychopaths?
So I don't have to worry about that box being there because that's only us not seeing it. Not doing that to the world, is it?
No, you can choose one of these though. You can
How do I get
not
rid of
yet
that?
or end. You can
Oh,
choose
of
one of
course.
those. Okay. If you want to keep it going, just click not yet.
Yeah.
And we can dox him.
Yeah. Do you wish you were a dwarf?
No, I hate them.
What?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, he's joking. Yeah, that's good. You can't hate a dwarf. Do you think dwarves want to be taller?
I don't know. Maybe some do, maybe some don't.
Yeah.
They're all different, aren't they?
Yeah.
Did you see Alan Rickman's wife died? Is that his name? That dwarf?
Alan Rickman's dead himself.
Alan Rickman is no.
Who's?
Alan Rickman played Snape.
Oh, who's the dwarf?
Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis. His wife died.
Oh, Warwick Davis' wife that died. Has she? Oh, bless her. I like the one in Game of Thrones. I can't remember his name. I did know his name. He's a good-looking dwarf. Go on, look him up. He's fabulous.
I know what you mean.
What you've got to watch is The Station Agent. That's a brilliant film. He's in that. That's an art house movie. Brilliant.
Okay.
Can you write that on your phone to remember?
What's it called?
The Station Agent.
Is it on Netflix?
I don't know where you would find it. It's
Is this supposed to be me?
yeah.
Hang on. Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, he's fabulous. He's really good.
I still wait. Can I just say? I still want it like slightly long on the top, so I have room for, options.
Options? What kind of options?
I don't know. I still use that gel that you gave me, the spider one.
Yeah.
It works really well.
Yeah, like in the army, what's in the beret is the soldiers, but around the outside, it's got to be short back and sides.
Mm-hmm.
But now in the army, you're allowed to have a beard.
Really?
Yeah. They've got certain regulations of length and size and all the rest of it. But I think. When you phoned me, when you texted me, I didn't realise it was you for a while.
Oh,
And then
really?
when I worked it out and I said sturdy and spelt it wrong, did you mind?
No.
Does sturdy with two E's mean something in African?
No, it's English.
Oh, okay. Is it like sturdy? Fortified?
Presumably originally.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's like, is it French, Norman?
I don't know. It's kind of. So what are you up to, Tim?
Just school.
Just school. Yeah. Are you getting nervous about leaving school? I'm sure I was. You think,
No.
this is it? No.
Just more about exams. Actually, yeah. I suppose I am a little bit.
You are a bit of it.
Mm.
What do you think of my new car?
Is it out there?
I was parked around the corner. I'll send you a picture of it.
Yeah, I did like it. Yeah. Because how did your old one die?
Well, it got caught in a storm surge. It got salt water in it, flooded.
How did that happen? Oh, That is a bit.
It's a bit loud.
Well, I wouldn't say loud. No, that is a bit. That's nice styling, isn't it? It's kind of. Is it an estate or is it not an estate?
It's an estate.
It is an estate.
Yeah.
Modern estate.
It's
Yeah.
got
Wow.
1,600 litre in the back. It's huge. That's well.
Those tires look expensive.
And that's what you said. That's
Did I say that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Low profiles.
I think you're right.
But you need them. You need them. Otherwise, once down the road.
Mm.
And what's it called? A Ford what?
It's a Focus estate.
Oh, they all look like that now.
Well, but it's a bit of a souped up one.
Yeah. I think they've stolen the grill from that sports car.
Mustang.
No. English sports car. Bond.
Oh, the Aston
Aston
Martin.
Yeah.
It's pretty quick. It'll do 135.
It looks like it should, and it's a very nice blue.
Turbo blue.
Where did you pick that from?
Cornwall.
Private.
Yeah, which is why I got it. I wouldn't have chosen that colour, but I got it at such a good price because no one was going to go down there and buy it.
Really? You're serious?
I bought a couple of cars from Cornwall. It's such a small market because it's right at the
That's a good
southwest tip.
So, how much did you get off of it then?
How much did I get it for?
No. Yeah.
Well, I think I got it for at least £3,000 under what its market value is.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if you were a trader, you should go down there and buy them, and you make.
I'm sure some traders do.
You sure? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah.
And I suppose the insurance company gave you nothing, as always.
They did pay out within a week.
No, they pay out, but did you haggle with them? That's not enough. Because
they are sneaky. They sent me an email saying your market value is 0. We will pay the customer 0.
Yeah.
Minus £400 for the claim, and then a little fine print. The email said, "If we don't hear back from you in a week, then this is legally standing."
Jeez, that's really, and they wanted to give you nothing.
Yeah, and I phoned them up and I said, "Why have I been paying premiums for 6 years?" They said, "Oh no, sorry, it's just a mistake." Like, well, it's a mistake. They're trying it on everyone. So they gave me a fair price.
How much did you get for it?
I got 5,000 in the end.
And they were offering to give you nothing.
Yeah.
There used to be a thing called a book price. You'd actually find the book, you could buy the book and stuff. How do you find the book price for cars now?
Well, they tell you what they use. They do use it like an online calculator.
No, but isn't there an independent company you can check out?
That's what all the insurance.
So, and it'll give you, depending on mileage, one price and another.
Yeah.
So, you got the top price?
Do you know, that car was a Category S insurance write-off, so I got it very cheap. Very cheap.
And you just put new tyres on it.
But it was such a good car for me, even though it was insurance write-off. It was rebuilt and it was absolutely fine.
Would you be happier with it still?
Yeah, it was a very expensive mistake to part in.
You like estates?
I like that car very much. It's great. It's good. It's practical. It's big. It's great performance. It's fun to drive. Very low economy.
Are you talking about your new one? I'm talking about your old one.
I'm talking about the old one and the new one.
Oh,
that's why I got the same one.
They were both.
Yeah, it's a great compromise of a car. It's got everything.
But the thing is, it's not a Honda. I'm a big Honda fan.
Yeah, Honda's Japanese.
Yeah.
Ford is American. It's like good old capitalist values. Freedom.
Look. Let's not worry about where it's coming from. I'm talking about the design quality and stuff. And I think a Honda is very well engineered.
I know what you mean. I think you're right, but I'm quite brand loyal to Ford now.
I used to like Ford, and I still kind of have it on my radar. There's a lot of cars I wouldn't have a Vauxhall. I wouldn't have anything French. I don't think I'd have anything German.
Yep.
So it's cutting it down.
Oh.
And I wouldn't have a Kia, and I wouldn't have a Hyundai.
Okay.
So I think perhaps the two cars I'm thinking of brands are Toyota or Honda. Honda, I think, might still be family owned. And then if you look at the history of Honda, their engines, their old stuff, they were just so old-fashioned, so well built. And I think, I have a feeling it might still be there.
Bomb-proof.
Well, they are good. But yeah, their engines and one thing. But I think all the car brands are being bought up by big conglomerates, and any kind of personality and stuff is going. Someone showed me a car and he said, "Oh, that's the new whatever it was." He said, "Yeah, but the chassis come from that car and this car, and they put it together. It just makes them cheaper to make."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is that's my favorite car of all time.
Is it got Batman and Robin in it?
Well, it looks a bit like a Batmobile.
Oh shit, it does, doesn't it? Is it an English car?
That's the Ford GT40 that won Le Mans 4 years in a row. It was such a classic car.
Wow,
V8, turbocharged V8 in the back.
It must have been an Italian who styled that.
No, it was American. And they built that to take on Ferrari. Ferrari was
Is that in the film? Is that in the film?
Yeah. Have you seen it?
Oh god, it's amazing.
Great film. Yeah, that's the car.
And he kills himself out in the desert. That's a brilliant film.
It's a great film. I love that film. My favourite.
Oh,
that's my car's DNA. That's where it comes from.
Okay, that is nice. That's nice. But I mean, that's a one-off.
That car's worth many tens of millions.
Tens of millions. That one.
Maybe 30.
How many's left?
Well, that's the original that Ken Miles drove. You know the guy, Ken Miles? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So I would say, I don't know, 30, 40 million maybe? Who knows?
Do you think from the film when he was telling him to slow down, that's true? Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? But who cares? It's a great movie.
Yeah.
And did he really steal the Ferrari stopwatch? When they had the fight, no, it's a great film. Now, when I watched that the first time, it was called Ford versus Ferrari.
Right.
They've changed its name now.
Well,
they call it Le Mans, don't they?
For the European market, including Britain, they call it Le Mans.
Oh.
But the Americans don't know what the fuck Le Mans is, so they call it Ford versus Ferrari.
So it is both those names.
Yeah. But
now, Tim.
Sorry, go on.
I've given you that shape, right? Okay. Which, in the olden days, stop shaking. Keep still. Was being how you finish it off, but these days here, I mean, if you went to the Greek barber shop, they don't exist. That's how they would do it. So we're going to break into that blobbiness, and it's going to be sexy and dangerous then. And all your nice stuff under there, you've got a beautiful cowlick. It's hidden under that weight.
Okay.
So
you're gonna make it messy.
Oh yes, very messy.
Cool. That's
yeah.
That's
You
good.
like messy?
Yeah.
Good. Messy is good. Or another word for it could be. There is a word I can't think of. You got to learn to get rid of that. That's
what?
That's taking badness out of the universe.
What,
and letting it go, whereas you should keep it in. Keep it in for yourself. Don't waste it, let it go. It's bad.
Since when was this slanted?
So,
I swear that was.
Hey? Yeah. Actually, when the guy put it in there, we had to fortify the wall because it's a studded wall, and he said it would come down, and it has come down. So it's the leaning shelf of Giovanni's, yeah, and it's sort of braced up. And I wouldn't like it straight anymore. I don't think.
No.
Yeah, it's good. It's got character.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, have you missed me?
Yes, I have. I've been watching you online, though.
I haven't been doing that.
Oh, you make me laugh. Yeah.
Do you like it?
I do some great stuff. I'm your
Do you
biggest
see
fan.
how it's delivered in a way like I give no clue of what I'm saying? The thing with the baby, the guy said, "Oh, I've just had a baby," and straight away, it's like that one that you liked about the air. Did it come down? I said to him, "Have you dropped it yet?" Who would say that? It's just kind of could happen. And I brought that into a more of a scenario, into a little thing, which I didn't do with him. But but the trouble is, I do my best stuff when I'm walking dogs in the morning. I'm doing it in my head. It's going around. I think, "Oh, I wish I was there doing it." And that's never as good as when I recreate it, I don't think. But it's close enough.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, I guess the pros have to do the same joke night after night, right, and make it funny.
I think what they do is they start off in a small venue with what they've written, and they go to another venue and another venue, and then when they get to the end, it will be highly polished and easy for them.
But when they've got a highly polished show, they still have to deliver it like over and over and over again.
I got a feeling the joy of getting it better every time has got to be good. But then you could have a different audience who don't like it. So you've got to kind of
Yeah. You seen the new Jimmy Carr on Netflix?
I did see some of it, and I thought, you were always a strange looking bloke, weren't you? You kind of looked like a Thunderbird's puppet. I think he's had some kind of body facelift thing, and he still looks funny, weird,
like a doll.
He doesn't look right. Yeah, so I don't know what he's had done, because he seemed to be wide and wooden, and now he seems like he's been carved down into something else. I don't think I like him.
He's very much a one-liner, isn't he?
I don't like him.
Yeah,
but maybe I should. Maybe I should. But it's as a person, I can't like him. And it's like when I watch a film or something, I want to like the actors. If I'm watching the film and I don't like anyone, I don't like anyone in this. I can't watch it.
Yeah, but I think he's quite a different person on the stage. He looks like a kind of Pinocchio doll, and
he does.
His delivery is part of it. It's like his facial expressions after his joke.
Yeah, he has a style of his own. You like it?
I do laugh at a lot of his stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
My brother got him for their work event.
Did he? Yeah. You all hired him. Yeah. Which event was this?
Oh, just for their like regional managers and that sort of thing. A big kind of annual thing. They got him to come along, and the CEO is a very staunch Christian man.
Yeah.
And you know what Jimmy Carr's jokes are like.
Well, was he upset by it?
No. Afterwards, he said, "We're booking you for next year, Jimmy. You're coming back." So yeah, he loved it.
Oh, right. Yeah. How much did he cost?
I don't know.
I suppose for a corporate event, yeah, it's good, isn't it?
But I think because the point is, he was saying, I don't mean the things I say on stage. That's comedy. You've all kind of bought into it. Come and watch me because you know I'm going to say ridiculous things. Doesn't mean that I believe it.
Yeah, but something of what you are must come across. I mean, when I say I got this fascination for dwarfs, I really have. I kind of just, I don't know if it's the circus or what, or I don't know. It's kind of, I think it probably is. I find people that aren't normal in very interesting. I find them interesting. Yeah,
me too.
But I wouldn't want to hurt them or demean them.
That's good.
I don't know how,
I
don't know how a dwarf would feel about you saying people who aren't normal. Are they not normal?
Well, when I was saying, I was going into a whole host of many other people that, if they like, they can be put in that box.
What, not normal?
Well, I think if you look at it, what you would call normal, they're not of a normal height. They're of a below natural level, aren't they? So they can't say...
That's a fact. They're shorter than the average. Facts can't be controversial.
Is normal such a bad word? I suppose it's a bit of a...
What is normal? Is it... Because you said not natural, but dwarves are natural, aren't they? I mean, they're not a freak of science.
Well, that's you talking. Shut up.
Just playing.
You're
devil's
asking me
advocate.
what's normal. I think it's kind of like it's in mathematics. You're not a maths teacher. History. You've got mean, you've got average, and stuff like that. There will be certain things that you would say are normal. A normal behavior, because people call me weird. No, they don't use that word. They say I'm mad or something. And
People who
he
aren't-
was let's say he was a priest. He wasn't a priest, and we were sort of friends, and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. And I said to him, look, I said, you don't. I said, I'm mad, and he said to me, you're the sanest person I know. And I think teachers in particular and stuff can say something to you. They're in a I had a teacher that I needed. I wanted to work in a filling station, so I said, can I have a reference? They want a reference, and I think it was. Anyway, he wrote my name. This person is John Monaghan can do anything he puts his mind to. Mm-hmm. Now I'm thinking, wow, what a great thing to give you. Someone has to give you that because you don't think of it yourself. Someone says to you, and they're a teacher and they're in that position, and they've said, I can put my mind to anything I want to do. How powerful is that? Powerful. Well, you're turning your nose at it, but to me, it's good. Perhaps I need praise and stuff. Perhaps you don't. But then, on hindsight, I thought, I wonder if he just said that because he would do that for anybody's
reference.
You're
overthinking it now.
Well, no, but I don't care either way because I take it as it was said.
Yeah.
So if someone says that to you, that's empowered me to be able to do anything I put my mind to. And then I'm thinking, why would he think that of me?
Do you know what that's called in sociology? It's called
What?
Do you know what that's called in sociology?
No, what is it called in
It's
sociology?
called the self-fulfilling prophecy. If you label someone as someone who can be ambitious and do what they want, they will naturally act it out.
Thank you. Yeah. And hopefully, if you said this guy's a wanker, don't have him in your garage. Whatever you do, I might have thought, oh, bastard. Like, but I wouldn't have taken it on board to think I was a wanker. I hope. So you're a teacher, so you can do some self-fulfilling prophecies to people that you probably can't do it to your son. Whisper it in my ear and I'll say it to him. But
I think he's got teachers that believe in it.
Probably.
When you say probably, then you know that someone will do.
Yeah.
Are you?
All right. Sorry.
Don't do it. You're wasting stuff.
All right.
The energy of the world. Do you know what this is? Watch my hand. What's happening to it?
You're
now, what is it called?
it.
No. But it begins with V.
I don't know.
Vibration.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what God is?
No.
It's vibration.
Oh.
That is the energy of God. Is vibration.
I'm not religious.
Don't have to be religious. God don't give a shit. God doesn't give a shit about religion. It's about how the world is made. It's only man that do this stuff. You see, you've got schools that are schools, which is great. We go to schools and they do a thing. You've got pubs, yeah, and you go and drink in a pub and have a fight in the olden days and stuff. And you got churches. It's not about religion. It's the places people who want a bit of religion have got a place to go. So God's got all these places for you to go, but all these places he's in charge of with the vibration, because that's what they're made of. Now, you see, in Indian philosophies, they go a bit deeper, really. Yeah. And they go into, so they will, that's where I've got that from. And they got words for bits and pieces, and so really that is the energy of God. The world, that's what the world was made of. Now, I went past the church today with the dogs, and out in the window it said, I think, Jesus loves you because he gave his life for you. Mm-hmm. I'm walking up there and I'm thinking, hang on. But he was born again, wasn't he, at Easter? He was resurrected. And then prior to that, I thought, hang on, Son of God, Jesus was God incarnate. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did.
You did know that? Yeah. Therefore, all right, he had a bit of pain, so they say, but
just a bit. Crucifixion.
Yeah. We've all been through. We've carried the cross. So you're thinking that is just bullshit in that church what they've said, and that's in the Bible, and I shouldn't be saying that because it's not actually the truth. Because he didn't die, did he? It was just
die, but then he came back to life.
Yeah, but it didn't.
He still died. He still had to die, right?
Yeah, but that's
it's like me saying to you, you are going to die today.
In the way he died,
you'll be alive tomorrow, but you are going to die today.
But that's part of the Jesus story. But it's not really. It's flying to them, isn't it? They're not taking it right. Have I made my point?
I think Christians have misinterpreted Jesus' message, personally.
Yeah. So
I mean, who am I to say? But I just think that they didn't really get it.
Yeah, well, you're a South African, aren't you? You don't think like us. I'll say it again. I've never met a South African I didn't like. Don't waste God.
All right. Mm-hmm.
You know, there's quite a lot of historical evidence that Jesus traveled east towards India and Nepal in his 20s, and he spent time in Buddhist monasteries.
Okay.
Because there's some Buddhist monasteries that have historical records of someone.
Yeah.
Very much like.
Oh, the Beatles went too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Jesus. So what I'm saying is, all these religions, it's just a little club. It's not the real deal. And I'm glad I'm Roman Catholic now because I think, that's a good club.
Are you Roman Catholic again now?
Yeah, I have been recently. That's it now. I'm well in for Pope, nuns. I like nuns. Nuns, I've got a fascination for nuns. I don't know if I want to mix them with something else. A dwarf nun. And yeah. Pope, just the Vatican, the Pope eating, spaghetti. It goes all over his. Oh, fuck. Get me a nun. Get me a nun. Go on, lick this. Thing is, you can't lick tomato sauce off. Not
off the Holy Father.
Yeah.
Do you actually think Jesus existed?
Oh yeah.
And went to. How common was the name Jesus back in the day? Though, like there could have been so many.
Yeah, it's funny when you get a real person called Jesus.
Yeah, like
there's lots of them. Yeah, if
exactly.
you're Spanish, yeah.
Yeah, but
try. Oh, if only I had a son, I'd call him Jesus.
Like, what's the most common name right now? Muhammad. Oh wait, no.
Muhammad.
Okay, but what if there was someone called
Listen,
David?
I had this guy who used to come in here, and his name was Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we did a thing about being Ninja Turtles. And I don't know the Ninja Turtles, but he liked being this Ninja Turtle. Yeah. And he wouldn't tell me his surname. Yeah. And he had this big ginger son who was joining the army, the Queen's Guards. And I said, what's your name? He said, Robin. I said, all right. I said, what's your surname? Hood. Robin Hood. So his dad was called Robin Hood. He called him Robin Hood. And this idiot called his son Robin Hood.
The third.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'm just thinking, why did you do that? Especially when you wouldn't tell me your name. Why didn't you call him Donatello?
Well, that's why he wouldn't tell you his name.
presumably.
Is that for real?
What?
Is that for real?
That's a true story.
You saw his ID or something like that? Or you just
Listen. Someone wouldn't lie about that. That was Sam and his father. Let's come and take the piss out of Giovanni so that when Adam and his son comes in here, he can tell him this story that's not true. My dad's just pissed me off. He wants me to get fucking ID. I mean, it's something I might have
It
thought
seems
of.
so unusual that three
I just
generations
believed.
just keep calling.
And you think, why do people do that? Because, Tim, what's the first thing your parents give you?
A name.
Your name. They give you the wrong name, it's going to be hard to get along. And then, even if you change it, it's not good because it was there and you've changed it. If you change it, you must never tell anyone. Or I don't know. What do you recommend? What do you call him Tim for anyway?
I would have been a good Vincent or Victor.
Okay.
Change your name, mate, because
To
let's face
Victor,
it,
I would be a really good Victor.
there's never going to be a King Timothy.
Yeah, well, there was a Saint Timothy.
Was there really? We'll work on that.
Aren't
then.
you biblical?
No.
No?
I only know vague things about things.
Oh, yeah.
I
He's
don't
got like
waste my brain
he's got
learning
multiple
everything.
books. In
Look, I'm a big enough pain in the ass as I am. Just imagine if I had all that knowledge as well. I would be such. I'd have to stop myself. I don't know if I could.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to stop myself, would I? With my personality.
Well,
I would think everyone was a dumbass.
yeah.
Yeah. And that's not good, is it? I think that anyway. No, I don't. Of course I don't. I revere people like your father.
Revere. What does that mean?
I think he's great.
Ah.
He's a good. He's what he is and what he does is very special. So I revere and think that is cool. You don't mind being revered, do you?
Well, it's mutual.
What's mutual mean?
Oh wow.
Oh, well, I know. Run your hands through it, Tim. How are we going? Starry, starry night.
Yes, cool.
Paint your palette
It's
blue.
very
and green.
short. Way shorter than I expected.
It's not short. It's
That
the
is
same
crazy
length.
short.
No, it's
Well,
the same.
looks
It's the
good.
same length that you came in. See that?
What? No, I meant on the sides there. Oh well, it's fine.
Well, on the sides to see your
Can't
ears.
change it now.
No. To see your ears, you couldn't have it heavy.
Yeah.
Could you? Why
No.
did you want to see your ears? Why did you want to see your ears?
No, I just didn't want it covering my like.
If you're gonna take your car into the mechanic, you're not gonna stand there telling the mechanic what to do, are you?
What?
What?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
That's I'm trying to be smart. That's
Listen,
completely different.
No, it's okay. Look,
I'm not trying.
I think I did
Can't
what you
help
said. I didn't cut it how I wanted it. I was cutting it. to
Yeah,
what
no,
you said.
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It looks good.
So you made the mistake.
Yeah.
That's all right because that hurts me. If I make a mistake, oof, that's like actually being stabbed in the chest with a dagger.
Yeah, it looks good.
Because I've invested in doing my best for you. If you don't like it, well, it's horrible.
I do. That's cool.
It's probably right to be that length if you think of the current fashion. Yeah. But then I would like to see more long hair, but you don't want to do that yet.
What do you mean?
Long layered hair.
Oh.
I'm fed up with the skin fade. I want
Yeah,
partings and more romantic proper man's haircuts. Not silly things, steps and undercuts. That's kind of, I don't know.
That looks boring.
Maybe in history they did some silly things, but in the Western world today. What about that? Are you watching Shogun? Wow, where they shaved the head and a ponytail at the back. Wow.
That's bold.
Well, but yeah, it's the look, it's the fashion. and monks, tonsures. Oh God. Do you think they do that as a penance, not to look good? Why was that invented? We don't know. Have you used sea salt?
Sorry?
Sea salt spray. You tried it?
Oh, I saw videos on that.
Tell me what you learned. Because what did they say?
Apparently, it curls it slightly.
It brings out the curl. Okay.
Yeah, I really want my hair to curl a little bit, but it's not. I don't have the DNA cut.
Is it the sodium that's doing it?
You give it texture as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Cowlick. Have you come across this powder?
No.
It's like builder's dust. It's incredibly.
Oh yeah, I think I have.
You have that. How big's the engine in your car?
2 litre.
Oh right, yeah, petrol.
Diesel.
Turbo.
Yeah, it's got bags of torque at 90 miles an hour. It still wants to keep going. Torque, overtake.
What about acceleration? Good.
0 to 60 in just over 7 seconds.
That sounds good.
No, it's
for a factory car. I mean, if you've got a spaceship car, it's 3 or 4, isn't it? But you're not going to get that in.
Not for that price.
No, well, and that kind of car is going to cost you a lot of money to run, a lot of money to buy.
I mean, Fords are one of the cheapest cars to maintain.
Are they still that way? So in the olden days,
cheap chips.
People would say buy a Ford because the spare parts are cheap and easy to come by.
Do you know how many Focus they've made? 4 million.
4 million.
So yeah, parts are cheap as chips.
Do you like canvas shoes?
I like these for sailing because they're good grip on the deck, and if they get wet, they dry very fast.
Yeah. I mean, the wet goes through them,
but they dry fast.
Okay. Oh, look, this. Can you take those away?
I can't. No.
You can't.
Yeah, no. Thank you very much.
All right.
I was dropping Tim back off at his mum's house, so if you want to take them for the family.
She like that?
You want to take this?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Can do.
Do you want to choose a cake of your own?
Oh man.
Don't let me sway you.
I'll pass.
Okay. Will your sister and mother do that? That's a couple of pecans and.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Those are posh cakes, and those are obviously pizzas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that.
Good.
Thank you. Thanks.
Got to recycle it. Soft plastic.
Do you like my mustache?
Yes.
You do.
You should have it.
I know.
You should have it.
I think
to
it
not
looks
have
good.
facial hair at the moment is not good.
I did have to shave my here and my chin because it was looking terrible.
Yeah, you don't want to look like a goat.
No.
But no, it's fancy good. Very good. Yeah. Okay.
I like it. It's good. When you put the powder on it, changed it a lot. Makes it look.
The
better.
powder is got a lot of grab. It's spooky stuff.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Are you giving them to me?
Yes.
You eat next.
I
do, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Chili. Chili and lime.
Chili and lime. Yeah.
It's a good combination.
Yeah, you can put them on the boat, or in case you shipwrecked, or eat them on the way.
I think I might eat them before I get down there.
I should.
Thank you.
When did you get that?
Her.
What did you get from?
I've had it for quite a while. I probably got it in a shop in Bath.
It's like my favourite film.
That one, you like that, yeah?
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah. Apparently, he was an asshole in real life, George Peppard.
Really?
But great in the film.
Found out Marlon Brando played in The Godfather the other day.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I only knew him from
Yeah.
Streetcar.
Right. Well, he's done other stuff. They apparently, I don't know if he did it all the way through the film and did it. He put cotton wool in his cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
If that made him sound or look better.
Yeah, they gave him like a thing to
Yeah.
pop out his lip.
Yes. Yeah. They didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
I read this week he had something like 13 kids.
Really?
Well, 13 that he acknowledged that he left in his will.
Wow.
And he split his money up between all 13.
Did he really?
Yeah. Which meant that none of them got any kind of life-changing amount of money.
Really?
Who were the mothers?
I don't know.
Multiple mothers.
Could imagine he was
Yeah.
pretty wealthy.
I mean, but it wasn't.
Was it enough to buy a nice house and a car?
Yeah, something like that.
What is another enough? What should be a favoured one, you think? One that was called Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying what he did.
Mm-hmm.
Seems fair to me. But there were a few kids that he didn't acknowledge. So.
Bloody hell. Really? You serious?
Yeah, apparently. So I read.
Oh, I didn't know that he was put it around.
Yeah, neither.
Okay, that's interesting. It's hard to remember any of the other films he did, really. But Apocalypse Now. But I'm not sure about that film.
Haven't seen it.
Have you? Yeah, it's. I don't know. It's a bit dated now.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it? Oh! I'll give you a scene out of Apocalypse Now. All right. Do you know who the actor, what's his name? He was in The Godfather. He was the Count Salieri. Great actor. Wonderful actor. Who was the actor who played the Count Salieri? Robert Duvall. Come here, sit down. Right. Right. Now, all the helicopters, Bell Hueys, they got from Imelda Marcos, that company, because they were still running them. So you had Robert Duvall is an American general, and he stands out where he is. He's got this big cowboy hat on. Everyone knows this scene. He says, "I love the smell of napalm in the morning." Have you heard that?
No, that one. Classic line, yeah.
Bomb in the place like that. So what does napalm smell like? Petrol, I suppose, do you think? I've no idea. Bomb in the... Because all this American stuff where they hit countries with millions of bombs and napalm and Agent Orange.
Should we find out what it smells like?
No, yeah, yes, please. Doesn't work.
What does napalm smell like?
Napalm is known for its distinct and unpleasant smell. People often describe it as having a sharp, acrid odor similar to gasoline or diesel fuel. Right. This is because napalm.
Well, it's got to be, hasn't it? Yeah. I didn't do the voice very well, but he does smell. I love the smell of napalm.
I like the smell of petrol.
Do you? That's a bit hard. It does me in there. I used to love the smell of creosote. You can't buy it anymore because it bloody well burns. It's lethal.
But it does protect wood, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's brilliant. I actually managed to get hold of something. I was painting. I thought, oh Jesus, I'm going to pass out. As a child, I lit the creosote fence.
Jeez.
Oh my so mad.
Well, that would explain it.
A lot.
do you think that's what's done it? Is that? But wouldn't that be the antidote now? Why can't I stand it? I'd love to use it, but fuck hell. What you want is sickings. Very expensive. Sickens. Do you know what it is?
No.
Okay, it's microporous. Do you know what that means?
No.
It's like a paint, but it's a stain, and it breathes. Right? It's microporous, so that when the rain hits it, it just lasts forever. It doesn't come off. I had a fence put up, right? 500 quid. And I reckon I spent 500 quid on Sickins.
And it's lasted.
Well,
Not that long,
yes.
No,
it is. But what I'm doing now is I'm using wood preserver, which is wishy-washy, and I spray it. So I don't
quick
know.
to put on.
Easy to put on, you have to worry about it. I got a fence that I haven't done, so it does seem to work. It's not how it's designed. Yeah.
Do we have any protective air for our fence?
No.
What are you using?
Nothing.
It's injected, you know,
that
green.
It's called
what is
tunnelized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
It will start to deteriorate. Is it gone grey yet?
In parts, but it's fine. I think it'll do 10 years.
You're not going to bother to spray it with preserver.
I wasn't.
You were planning on
with that.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to rot first. You know what you got to do for the post, don't you?
What?
Put a chamfer of cement on the bottom
So that it
runs off.
away. Yeah.
Otherwise,
Rots.
that's where it goes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What kind of fence is it?
It's a feather edge.
Oh yeah. Good stuff. Good to climb over and come and rob you in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Have you got broken bottles on the top?
No, we don't need that in Warminster at the moment. Hopefully that will last for a while.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Warminster's too posh to be robbed.
Yeah. Warminster's salt of the earth, normal people. So how many weeks do you reckon? So I need a...
Well, you need a cut now.
Really?
No, of course not. No, that's looking good.
Probably a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
I'm not sure if I put enough anomalies in it.
Put someone at home.
No, I mean cut wise.
Oh right.
You can do it probably.
Yeah.
Well, it looks much better.
Yeah, it
You've
does.
got to not be basic, normal. You got to keep stand out.
Yeah.
Through that. Lovely.
Take care. Thank you.
Don't park the car in the same place as the other time.
All right.
Come on then. I wondered where you work.
Well, it's just getting sorted. So
You're still enjoying your job,
yeah, just every year.
Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
I know. Can't believe that's gone quick, isn't it?
Are you just doing the boilers or?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's it. All the new stuff or servicing.
No, just servicing. Breakdown, yeah.